Welcome to SFN, your preeminent source for space and defense news and all things tangentially related. We're your hosts, loyal to the foil here at Houston, Mission Control. And we've got Alara of Sirius in low Earth orbit. And we're here live every Sunday night.
What is going on, Space Fam? Whoa, don't be knocking everything over now, Commander. What's going on, Space Fam? Here we are, Space Force News number 65, live on your Sunday night, 9 o'clock p.m. here in Christian, Iraq, where we are. What's going on, loyal to the foil? How are you tonight?
How you doing?
Yeah? Oh no, we're gonna say that now, huh? Is that what's going on?
How you doing? Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Can I see? I'd like to see.
Oh, yo. Okay, I got it. Sorry about that. Oh, you should tell me before we go live, though,
I
friend. That would be
didn't
helpful.
realize
That'd be
before
super
we went
helpful.
live. Thank you, Texas Q.
I mean,
Thank
it's
you
cool. I'm
to
just saying.
Suki, Jay Brewskis, Julie for the cookies. We love you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see.
Excellent.
I was blind,
you
guys.
You get everybody for their gold pills. What's going on? Foxhole, Rockfin, D-Live, Twitch, YouTube. Who else? No, we're forgetting somebody. Right?
I think that's it.
Is that it?
All right, we're live.
What's going on,
That's
Space Patriots? Great to be here with all of you. We love our Sunday nights. What's going on, Graham Sutherland? I see you out there, Wonder Mod. Good to see you, Soul Rico, Mud Rabbit, Divine Fractal, Scott Robinson. There's my
Frightening
dancing
me.
cat.
Our buddy Frightening Me. Who
That's
is
right.
Always
That's our
hanging out
buddy.
with us. Thank you.
Jenny
Right.
Callie, Greg Herrera, Texas Q Patriot, who I just recently figured out was a woman, so my bad. I hope you won't hold it against me, but I think we all
There
go
you
through
go.
this.
Yes.
Right?
Who gave us a can?
Suki,
Thank you.
good to see you. So good to see you. Thumper Rose,
hello,
what's going on,
family.
friend? What's going on? Divine Fractal, good to see you. Mary G, how you doing? Jonas Sark, thank you so much for the cookie. And Miracle Girly, thank you so much for the can.
Yes.
Dem
Appreciate
Turn
it.
Red, good to see you. Adam Hugapug, big hugs back to you, my friend. Forest Friend, good to see you. Bruh, AP, the one and only, the legend, AP. What's going on? I see you out there. Outlaw Woman, Cloud Watcher, Tree Wade. Yeah, buddy,
so many
here we
friends
go.
here tonight. How exciting.
That's right. It's going to be fun.
How exciting.
So, yeah. So, should we talk first about a little bit about what we're going to go into tonight, or should we go ahead and hit them with the breaking news that's happening? Isn't there something going on that we needed to report on, right?
Wait, there's breaking news?
I mean,
This is breaking news to me, right?
Right. Well, wasn't there something going on that we needed to report on that's happening right now, or something that we needed to play?
Are we talking about the moon invasion, or are we talking about...
No, bro, we're not
are we
talking
talking
about
about?
the moon invasion. No. Do you really have no clue what I'm talking about right now?
Nope.
Well, why don't we just roll the clip then, since Foil doesn't
Oh, there
know.
you go. Yeah.
Okay.
This is... Thanks, Nancy Lucky, for the can. I know now, right?
Like, for real. Just... here we
I'm
go.
with it. Right?
Man.
What appears we have a suspect down there. Obviously not a suspect, obviously guilty as hell as he runs from the cops. You can see he's doing a really good job thus far of hiding out. The cops can't even see him back there. They just keep passing him up like he's some kind of
this
extra
guy's my
in
hero
some
now.
kind of Hollywood blockbuster film. But it appears that this man has done a great job at hiding out as he hides in his basement all day, eating up Hot Pockets.
How the
And
hell?
It appears he went to the store, stole some Hot Pockets because Mama Karen told him no more Hot Pockets until you mow the freaking lawn. And we wouldn't be here in the first place if you didn't go out and steal freaking Hot Pockets and just mow the freaking lawn and listen to Mama Karen. But no,
just mow the lawn,
instead,
man.
his ass will go to jail and be roofed up with a guy named Bubba at a 5-star downtown county jail resort.
What?
The suspect could quite possibly
Like,
have
I'm just gonna
secret
phase
plan
out right
involved
back here
as he
and they
hides
won't
from these
see me,
cops.
man.
And it's about damn time the cops find him. He'll finally get a trip down to the 5-star county
It
jail
took them
resort
like
where
5
Bubba
minutes
will
to
await
find
his
him.
arrival.
Thank you, Cautious Observer, for the cookie. Whiskey Blue for the can. Space Force Love. That's right.
It took them 5 minutes to find him.
Yeah, that was the worst, best hiding spot ever.
Whoa.
This has been a...
Hey,
Right.
people don't see things that are right in front of their face.
Man, they
don't.
was really just running back and forth. And it was funny because in the original clip, the guy up in the helicopter is like, how do they not? And I mean, this went on for much longer than Steve Inman.
So the guy,
like, they're up there
the
like,
guy
how
in the
hell?
helicopter. The guy in the helicopter.
There was a guy in a
could see him?
helicopter yelling like, he's right there, and the cops are just running back and forth like, wee. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, you're already making me crack up. That was lit.
Yeah.
Lit. So lit that I got to get the toilet paper out, guys.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blow.
Here we go. Right? Yeah, guys, moon invasion. Right? We were just discussing this before the show. Thank you, Suiterbug, for the super chat.
Thanks.
It's gonna
for
be a
trying
great
to cover
year on
my snot
SFN.
blowing. That's great. I appreciate that.
There you go.
It's good
Look
looking
at
out. Yeah.
Yep. That's me. Always
Appreciate
doing
that.
stuff.
Yeah. Suiterbug, good to see you. Going to be a great year on SFN. Thanks, Alara and Foil. Yeah, I can't imagine us ever not doing this, Foil. Like, seriously, Sunday nights we'd be like, bruh, I miss Space Force News, man. I miss all the space.
When we're
trips.
80, we might have to do it before 9 p.m. I'm sure my bedtime will probably be at about 6 by then. Just so you know. I'll be out here crocheting some shit like, listen, guys, this is fine. This is all fine.
Still clever disclosure, and they ain't disclosed shit.
Nope, we're still going to be talking about drip, drip. Like, nope.
Oh, I can see it.
Yep.
I can see it, guys. Can you see it? Yeah, I can totally see it.
Can you teleport your ass out of my house now, Alara? It's time to go to bed. Right? Yes,
Are you ever going to move out?
There you go. Yep. Thanks, Amethyst Cat, for the cookie. Life and Brian for the shades. Much love to you
I hope
guys.
there's not snot on my nose, dude.
Oh my god. I'm sure there is.
Try, dude.
This is fine.
This is completely fine. What's up, Sokka Q? Can't wait to see you. Gonna see you so soon.
Right.
Yeah, Bran. You really do well with that. Okay, so Space Force is gonna be ditching their fitness training. I guess they don't feel like.
I mean, what do they need that shit
What does Space Force need with the fitness training? You know what I mean? What are they gonna, like, I get it. I mean, I get it.
They should probably do some finger strength training. I would imagine that's probably important.
That's what
at
I'm
this
saying,
point.
right? Something, just, not, they're gotta be, doing data collection, satellite stuffs.
Yeah, they gotta type really
that
fast.
super sophisticated terminologies, the satellite stuffs, and
that's
and
what it
UFO
is, man.
piloting, and, what the frig do they need,
No.
I said frig. No. All right, so
Right.
we're going to be talking about the militarization of the moon, which, this is a terrible idea. Foyle and I were discussing earlier. So do you think...
Great idea.
Yeah, I said, do you think something is clearly happening because we're publicly taking over the moon now? So I was like, do you think maybe the reptiles, there was like a change of position? You think the Nazis were... I mean, what do you think happened? You know what I mean? We're debating back and forth of potentially what could have happened. She says, yeah, but there's not an article for that. And I'm like, correct, right. There's not, we have no sauce we can bring to the table.
For the moment, we got to take the lizards out of the equation, okay? Just for a minute. Right? I know it's always the lizards, guys, but just for right now.
Right. I'm just saying, clearly something has changed with the lizards because now we're publicly going to go put flags on the moon and build buildings and stuff, so... Clearly, there's been
It's going to be great.
There's something's changed. I wish they'd let me go up there and check it out. Then I could come back and report on Space Force News for sure. I could let you guys know what's going on. Maybe a lease ended.
Well, when the Galactic Federation contacts you to tell you about what is absolutely going on in space, I got your back, buddy. Just know that.
Thanks.
Okay?
That's great. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Allison N, for the shades. Yeah, we love to laugh. Love to laugh with you guys. Much love. Thank you, Morning Flower, for the cookie. All right. Continuez, mademoiselle.
Oh, man. Okay, so, so that's, that's, all right. So then Congress gives extra money. We're getting extra space money, right? We better get extra space money because clearly there's ships flying around. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just ridiculous. Elon Musk, if you guys
$14 billion
haven't
to send to Ukraine, I mean, they can put some money into the space program, I would think.
Now, first of all, something tragic has happened today, okay?
Oh, no.
My highlighter quit working.
Oh, guys.
I was trying to go through my articles. The highlighter stopped working. I was reading, I was highlighting, everything was going fine, and then I clicked back, and then boom, the highlighting was gone, right?
The lizards were pissed that you were talking shit.
Something happened. I know, something happened. So, I just gave up, guys. I'm just going to be honest. I gave up. And so we're just going to see what happens today. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to see what happens because I lost my highlighter and I got upset about it. And then I just
Then she refused to do we're doing this with no homework, guys. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
I mean, I've seen the articles. I know what we're going to cover. I've read some of them, a few, but then I just gave up because the highlighter wasn't working. And I thought, well, I'm not going to remember all of this, so why not just read it on the fly? Because, So I'm just letting you know. So if it gets really crazy, that's why. Basically, I'm honest about it. All right.
Miracle Girlie seems very excited about your lack of highlighter. Just so you know,
everybody's excited. They're very excited. I don't have the highlighter today, right?
I'm excited.
Hey guys,
oh no, my nail broke.
Spacebucks. I have Spacebucks. Where's our Spacebucks? We both have Spacebucks.
I do.
Should I show my Spacebucks? Who sent us this?
Yeah,
Superbug? Who was it that sent us this? Look, guys, I do have Spacebucks. Actual.
Yeah, I do believe that was Suitor.
Spacebucks. Look, wait. Can you see it?
They're awesome.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Mine is not within reach.
I know I need to put
hi, Rain.
My nail polish. I'll do that later. It's not enough time in the day. My highlighting was tragic. Everything went crazy and
This is fine, guys.
So Elon Musk and Vladimir Putin.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
Boom.
You already know.
Yeah, buddy. That's lit. So yeah, this is what people do, I guess, in that position. They just you wouldn't want to
shit post on Twitter.
If I was Elon and I had that dude's money and resources, and you gave me a Twitter account, that's what I asked Foyle. I said, who can blame him? I would do stuff like that just to amuse myself. You know what I mean?
Yes, Tyler Koala, that's right.
Like,
Let's not ignore the fact that my nail broke.
Send.
Yes, shitpost all day. Boop.
I would hit send just to see what happened. Like, you know what I mean? I would just hit send, and then I'd feel bad about it in the morning. You can ask Suki. She'll tell you. In the morning, I wake up and go, Foyle, what did I send last night? Did I go on Twitter? What did I do? You know what I mean? I would just light fires and then run. I wouldn't even run. I'd just light fires and laugh and smile.
I would definitely offer to fight Vladimir Putin, though. I think that's great. Thank you, Nikki the Greek, for the cookie. Much love to you.
I would try to hire a bear for the event. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. We have some great nature breaks today. And what's interesting is that I'm pretty sure it was Descendant of Brand that sent me this nature break, and then Foyle sent me the same nature break. And they both did at the same time. I'm like, wow, it's the universe speaking. We have to play this. And it was like really, truthfully, one of the coolest nature breaks I've ever seen. So, you guys, you look forward to nature break. So if I completely crush SpaceX and Space Force, you have nature break to look forward to. And then there's always Foyle with her defense section, which is always entertaining. So it's fine. You know what I mean? Are humans going to be on Mars by 2029? Well, you guys know what I think. I think the humans are already on Mars. But hey, they're shooting for 2029. It's good news, right? Publicly. Yeah. Let's see. Russian cosmonauts are heading to the ISS, so it could get interesting. You know what I'm saying? Between all the threats going around about the ISS, and now we've got Russian cosmonauts heading there. It could get interesting. What's going on, Tyler? I see you out there. I haven't seen you in a while, friend. Good to see you. Hey, Canadian. Why are we laughing at me? Why are we laughing at me?
No, I'm laughing at Tyler. Please donate so Foyle can get a new nail.
She does need new nails. She was telling me that today. I need to get my nail. She feels weird when she doesn't have her nails done. It's fine.
I mean, they're done.
I'm too cheap to go get them done.
Broke.
I either do them myself or they don't get done.
It'll be fine.
That's just the truth. All right, so Ukraine and the global food supply. We're going to be talking about that. UN Secretary General on nuclear war. Biden warns Z of consequences. Like, that dude's super threatening, right? I'd be super intimidated if Biden threatened me. Wouldn't you? I would be.
Oh, just shaking in my boots.
There are carcinogenic things found in the U.S. hygiene products. Is that a big shocker to anyone out there? Big shocker to anybody? Anyone? Nope, not particularly. Okay.
Nope, not at all.
We're going to talk about cognitive distortions, self-evolving RNA, farting defense reptiles. You know whose fault that is, right?
I thought it was important that we discuss this.
They're regular ass farting defense reptiles, though. They're not moon
They are
ones.
regular
They're not
ass
super secret moon
farting defense reptiles. No.
farting defense reptiles, right? We gotta go into a deep fake Zelenskyy video, AI on chemical weapons. We're gonna talk about a limitless camera, and you know there'll always be so much more. We get some cool UFO video action
All
tonight.
this and more.
Yeah, it's all this and more. So stay tuned for your amazing Space Force News show on Sunday nights. Was that what I'm supposed to say, or no? Not at all. That was terrible, actually. But that's
That
fine.
works.
Let's see what
It
happens
works.
when we go into Space Force right now. Let's just see. This will be interesting.
Space Force.
Oh, this is going to be a disaster, Foil.
Oh, it's fine. Thank you, Rain, for the can. Pitching in on my nail fixtures. Much,
Right?
much
They're trying to get your
appreciated.
nails done. You guys going to get her nails done. That's, you know how happy she'd be? And then, I mean, she would, you know. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll get your nails done. I'm going to put my space bucks back.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to put my space bucks back. All right. Yes, Thumper Rose, regular ass reptiles, not the super secret farting ones from the moon. You're right. Absolutely. All right, here's the Space Force. Oh, what? You might want to show the people, Alara. All right. Here's the Space Force's plant. What the? Never mind. Here's the Space Force. 2.5 cups.
What up, Stacks?
Yes, guys, I have. But here's an update on my smoking. Okay. Yes, I still haven't smoked. I got my little 14. I'm down to the 14 milligram nicotine patch now, down from 21. So I'm halfway to the goal. Still have not smoked. Doing great. Thank you very much. How long has it been now? Almost a month? It's been almost
Yep.
a month. Sure has. That's right. I am a non-smoker. I don't do anything.
You guys
now.
know I'll be watching, too.
Oh yeah, she watches.
She's on it.
I don't do anything. I'm the most square, boring human being you could possibly. I don't think I'm boring. I don't think I'm ever boring, but I'm definitely square. I'm as square as it gets now. You know what I'm saying? So, where were we?
Regular
Space Force.
L7, right?
Yeah, right? A regular L7. You got it. What's up, Aaron? So here's the Space Force's plan to ditch annual fitness testing. The Space Force is boldly going where no U.S. military branch has gone before. They're dumping the annual fitness test. The Pentagon's newest branch wants its members to focus on managing their daily health to feel their best. What's going on, Matthew? I see you out there lurking. Glad you're here. The Pentagon's newest branch wants its members to focus on managing their daily health to feel their best. They want them to high vibe, dude. Instead of fitness testing, they want them to vibe out. Look at this. Pentagon's newest branch wants members to focus on managing their daily health to feel their best rather than on how fast they can run a mile or complete push-ups once a year. Yeah, like think about PE. Yes, we do have a P.O. box now. We should probably hand that P.O. box out to the people.
You see me
actually got a P.O.
telling her?
box.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I know that we have one.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
gonna post it on the YouTube channel, guys. We're gonna have a posted P.O. box address. You can send stuff to 1 Foot and 5D. You can send it to Alara. I left your name off there for because you know. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. You could just. I don't know how that works. It's probably fine, but I have to go tell
Sure,
the
it's
P.O.
fine.
I have to go tell the P.O. box guy. Where were we?
Yes, Canadian, we have a poo box. Exactly.
Yes, we have a P.O. box.
Tons
now,
of fun.
Right? Yes. Thank you, Nancy, for the congrats on the not smoke. I'm very proud of myself. Okay? And that's fine. If I have to tout, is it tout your horn or toot it? What do you do? Do you toot it or tout it? How do you do that? You honk it? What do you do? What do you do?
Yep. You toot your own horn, right? You toot your own horn. You can tout your successes, but you definitely toot your own horn, man.
I spit coffee all over.
Oh, this is going downhill fast, people. Thanks, Matt1776 for the cookie. Much love to you. We are great. Thank you for asking. Right? Oh boy. Oh, yep. And it's done.
my god! Alright. Hey. This is the point I was going into before that happened. Alright? Is it on my glasses? It's on my glasses.
Oh, bruh.
Coffee on my glasses. Alright. This is why I can't over caffeinate. This is what happens when I over caffeinate. You know what I mean? That's right, Canadian. You're on to me, right? Yes, I've subbed out the cigarettes for crack. Absolutely. I thought you'd never figure it out. You know what I mean? What's going on, Matt? So, all right.
Thanks for the cookie, fam.
No, and I mean in school, okay? They make the kids do all this stupid stuff too when they should be teaching them how to meditate and how to, mindfulness and all the stuff that keeps your vibe high and keeps you, you know what I mean? And would you stop just staring at me and add to the
I'm
conversation?
listening. I'm listening to you expand upon this teaching Like I wish they would just teach people, personal finance in school
and hygiene,
and maybe stick to hygiene would be great.
Right.
Maybe stick to the basics, reading, writing, arithmetic. Like we don't need all the rest of this nonsense.
Right.
Whitewashed history, crazy stuff that they're teaching now.
Right. All right. It is time we It's time we implement a data-driven, research-informed, holistic health. Like what's happening here? You know what I mean? Holistic health and fitness approach to increase the wellness and readiness of the force. Like what's going on?
I don't know how that's supposed to work, man. I'm sorry. I don't care what branch of the military it is. You need to be able to pass a PT test.
Right. But I mean, what
Space
they're
or no
going to do,
space?
holistic health and fit. I mean, here's what's confusing about this to me, right? We're going to do holistic health, data-driven, research-informed, fitness approach. But hey, mandatory jabs.
Yeah. Of course.
How much sense does
There's
that
no
make?
cognitive dissonance here at all.
But hey,
Makes
mandatory jabs, dude. All around. Everybody get one.
Everybody should get one. It's great.
Sometimes the people in our chat are more entertaining. In fact, most of the time they're more entertaining than we are. You know that?
Hell yeah.
Sometimes I just read their
I know, I
comments
love
and
the
I
chat.
just crack up. What's up, Keystone? So,
Hi.
it's
Keystone.
lit. That's what makes this show. Truthfully. This show wouldn't be nearly as fun if it wasn't for the awesome, crazy people that are in it that are just funny. They're just funny.
Oh, all the time. Half the time you think I'm ignoring you, I'm just reading the chat.
Tony's of funny people in there. You know what I mean?
There are Tonys of funny people here. For sure.
Space is hard, bruh. Space is super hard. Where were we? I think we've covered enough about the fitness test. So let's see what else we got going on here, guys. We're just going to wing it today. Moon battle. New Space Force plans raise fears over militarizing the lunar surface, right? So this is when I had my realization about the reptiles and the Nazis, the space Nazis. I mean, the battle is on for the moon. The U.S. military is investing in new technologies to build large structures on the lunar surface. It's designing a spy satellite to orbit the moon. Just one spy satellite, guys. Only one.
That's all we need. If you got
That's all we
good
need is
one.
one. And if you got one good one, you're fine.
Right.
And it just announced plans for a surveillance network, what it calls space chips. No, it doesn't say that. It says highway patrol, but we're going to call it space chips. Because
It
that's
is
what
space
it is.
chips.
It is space chips, right?
Yes. Thank you, Wise Mama Bear, for the ship. Much love to you.
They got to troll, dude, and at least put, all right, look, I'm putting it out there. Whoever's building the satellites, right? I mean, at least paint the space chip vehicle on the satellite.
Wouldn't that be something?
You know what I mean? And you could, if you so happen to get this done, and you can snap a little picture,
right,
before it gets
and it
set
has to
up,
have the sunglasses on there, That's all I'm asking. One spy satellite and the space chips network with the design, with the paint on the satellites. That's all we need.
That's all we need. And we'll play it on the show.
Fine.
Well, we won't shout you out if you don't want us to shout you out, because we understand that can be dangerous. So thank you, Wise Mama Bear, for the ship. Much love and respect, ladies. Much love back to you. Thanks for being here. Haven't ever seen you, or haven't seen you in a while, that's for sure.
Yeah, Wise Mama Bear's always here.
She is? How come I never see her?
Most of the time.
Space elevators and moon
chat.
operators. I'm with Frightening Me on this. I think space elevators is you know, I mean, what if we have them and they're cloaked, Foil?
I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. I do think they have every intent on building some, which I think is probably super awesome.
I said, what if? I didn't say it's for sure. They're space elevators and they're cloaked. That's not what I said. I said, what if? Big difference. You can let me dream, right? Can I dream? Don't ruin my fantasies.
No,
I
I'm
love my
crushing dreams
fantasies.
today. Thank you,
Do not
Amethyst
ruin
Cat,
them.
for the cookie.
My fantasies are great. The funding is also starting to flow. The government spending bill passed by Congress this week added $61 million. Oh, I didn't even read the last part. This is why I need the highlighter, clearly. All right.
Oh.
And it just announced... Let's just let it go. Just let it go, Alara. I'm going to let it go. The funding is also starting to... I already covered that. That's basically the first... Should we just skip to nature break?
No!
Am I okay, guys? Should I have muted my mic before I blew my nose? Right? Probably,
Lord help
huh?
us.
Did you guys hear me blow my nose like super loud? Was it in your ear and everything? I'm sorry about that. I'm slow. Alright, that's basically the first significant chunk of money that we're putting towards this, said Space Colonel Eric Felt, commander of the Air Force Research Laboratories Space Vehicles Dictorate. Directorate. I said it right, Foil. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
I said
look at
directorate.
you doing
Yeah.
stuff.
So that's the Air Force Research Laboratories Space Vehicles Directorate. At Kirkland Air Force Base, no less, in New Mexico, right? Nothing super secret or strange going on there, I bet. It's just a coincidence.
I believe in coincidences.
He likened it to putting the toe into the water, but we think it's an important potential future tech area. You think it might be? Possibly. From the Space Force's perspective, he added, they don't know how big of a deal this is going to be in the future, but it could be a big deal. It could be a big deal. We don't know, but it could be. The Pentagon maintains these new pursuits, all launched since the creation of the Space Force 3 years ago, are primarily designed to help secure a growing private space economy and safeguard civilian astronauts. In all, the newest branch believes nation states and commercial companies will fly nearly 100 missions, both crewed and uncrewed, to the moon between now and 2030. I keep skipping to 2020, something. All the time I do that. There's somebody else that does it too. It's not just me. We're getting all kinds of snot jokes. What's up, fam? Thank you for the snot. Snossages. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if I smoked pot?
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy.
But space policy and security experts also fear that the armed forces could outstrip NASA in space exploration and thrust what has largely been a peaceful competition into a military contest. Aaron Bowley, co-director of Outer Space Institute at the University of British Columbia, says the Pentagon... Aaron. I
wasn't sure if you did that on accident or if you did that
We'll
on
never know, will we? That's the mystery of Alara. We just don't know if she's trolling or she's serious.
Oh, hey, Aaron. Yep.
Says the Pentagon already plays an outsized role in Earth orbit, where satellites are used to support military operations and global security. But once we move to the moon, this should really be driven by civilian organizations to ensure that peaceful purposes are maintained, he said. Some leading military strategists, however, say there is simply too much at stake in the space race to leave it to the civilians, that the Pentagon will likely be compelled to take on a bigger role. China's space agency has made significant strides in its plan to develop the moon, including landing the first spacecraft on the South Pole in 2019. It also plans... Yeah, man. They went up there to get the moon goo, and then they did something
Oh
else.
yeah,
you remember?
right. They were taking semen up there too at one point. Remember?
Yes,
No joke. They were.
remember that.
Like I'm not.
Yeah,
not even joking, man.
No, she's not even joking, guys. It's dead serious. They went up there to take semen to the moon. They landed. What did they do here? What did they do?
Right?
They grabbed some moon goo, they dropped some semen, and they left. You know what I'm saying?
Is the moon all up? I don't know.
Whose semen did they take to the moon? Inquiring minds would like to know. You know what I mean?
Well, they hope to send an ark to the moon filled with 335 million semen samples. That's a lot. That's a lot of jizz, man. The hell? The hell they need all that? That's crazy.
I'd like to know, is it worldwide jizz, or is it just...
Yeah, it's gotta be. You know, I mean, it's
Chinese
repopulate.
or...
No, it's gotta be global jizz, I'm sure. They can't, I mean, that, you know, they don't want to be racist.
Yes, it's a sticky situation, Kat. It's a very, very sticky situation we've got going on.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah. Everybody
Crazy
in my
stuff,
family's like, right now, just, oh my God. Space Force News is really going down.
Yeah. Oh, she knew, too, before we even started. She was like, this is going to be a shit show foil. I was like, yep.
Let's roll. Yep.
This is fine.
This is great. All right, so... Yeah, so Chinese... Never mind. China's space agency has made significant strides in its plan to develop the moon, including landing the first spacecraft. We already said that. It also plans at least 3 additional robotic missions beginning in 2024 to build a lunar base with missions involving... What are these? Taconauts to follow? What are taconauts? Taikonauts? What's a taconaut?
I don't know. Say that again. T-A-I?
Is that a Chinese astronaut? They call them taconauts?
What is it? T-A-I-K what?
Taikonauts. Hold on, man. You know how to Google stuff, Alara. Come on.
I am. Oh, they're Chinese astronauts.
I was talking to me, not you. Hey, that's what they're called? So Russian astronauts
apparently.
are cosmonauts.
Taikonauts.
Chinese ones are taikonauts?
Yeah.
You sure that's how it's pronounced?
Yes.
All right.
Positive.
Have you fact-checked that?
I did. I
Fact-checker?
fact-checked my own fact-check. Yes.
That's good.
I always do.
So,
right?
Yeah, man, I guess they're called how do you say that again? Yes,
Taikonaut.
Redfish, we're off the moon rails. Taikonaut? Are you
Yes.
positive about that? Would you like to phone a
Yeah,
friend?
I'm looking at the pronunciation right here.
All
Yes,
right.
I'm positive.
You know, proponents for a more muscular U.S. military say they fear China cannot be trusted to pursue only peaceful aims and could use its space program for both economic and military advantage, including a new partnership with Russia to build a moon base. So this is what I'm saying, man. Everybody's trying to build moon bases. They're trying to go up there. They're dropping off sperm. You know what I mean? Like, it's... What's happening here? Like, clearly...
I still want to know if the tardigrades that the Israelis just dropped all over the moon have taken over yet. That's my main concern.
The Israelis dropped tardigrades on the moon?
Oh yeah, they crashed. They had sent something up there that had tardigrades in it. It crashed, and I just imagine these little things running all over, you know, building up whole new societies of tardigrades, little micro mini buildings and shit. You know, this is what I imagine in my own head. But yes, they did. Those things can survive anywhere.
Correct. But again, you know, going back to the reptiles and the space Nazis, I thought the reptiles and the space Nazis were in charge up there. So what has changed that now it's, not the space Nazis and the reptiles in charge anymore. This is just what I hear, guys. I don't have a direct line,
Well, I am sure somebody in the chat can let us know what
the rumor on the street. It was word on the street.
There are people that speak on this regularly in the community. I'm sure there's somebody in the chat that can let us know what they have said about
That's
this.
word in cislunar orbit. Yes, we get educated on that all the time, actually. We get told that all the time. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what the Galactic Federation thinks and says and does.
Right? Yeah. Hey, we need to know.
Right? I mean, it's important stuff. You know?
That's a good question, Thumper Rose. How big will they grow with less gravity? I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm feeling left out. Some nights I go out there and that moon looks like a discotheque. You know what I'm saying? I'm not kidding you. Like, I'll look and I'm like, look, it's like they're raving on the moon. I think there's some type of party going on up there, and we're not invited, guys, so we need to start.
Would you invite us?
Probably not.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I wouldn't
not.
invite us to the party at all. I'd be like, y'all definitely can't come. Now, you know, these guys over there, cool. You guys can't even come. I'm calling the police as soon as you show up on my moon door.
We've already got one person out there that might potentially know. You see, Aaron says the Draco is still in control of this planet, right? I mean, clearly, look what's going on this planet. Clearly, somebody bad's still in control. Now, about the moon, I don't know. Like I said.
Well, I mean, could we extrapolate from that then that maybe the bad, you know, lizards here just like, you know, expanding their presence on the moon? Maybe these are just more bad lizards that are just joining up with the other bad lizards. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you've got a point, dude. No, but clearly human beings are going to the moon and building shit now. So
yes.
And we have a space force. We've had it for 3 years. It's public. It's a space force. We've got, you know,
it's a force.
Chips.
It's in space. It's
right.
doing
We've
stuff.
got ships that go around 272,000 miles here in the Earth, in the moon, and the orbit, and the whole situation. So my point is that clearly the dynamic on the moon has changed. You know, they're not trying to be super secretive about the fact that we can go to the moon now, or maybe potentially what we're doing on it, or, you know. So that's all I'm saying. You know, I'm saying that maybe, just maybe, their lease ended, or, you know, I don't know, or, you know, the space Nazis, you know, I don't know. If anybody does know, you can tell. You let me know. I'd be willing to listen. I'd like to know. I'd like to be more informed, you know, than just Politico. I'm just saying, I would. Right? But you gotta know for sure. Right. No hearsay. You gotta know for sure. I gotta know for sure what's going on up there. All right. So I'm gonna briefly cover this other stuff because it could go downhill really quick if I decide I'm just gonna start reading Space Force and SpaceX articles. So quickly, Congress gives DoD more money for space with caveats. Defense spending bill for fiscal year 2022 the Congress passed last week gives the Pentagon $728.5 billion. That's $32.5 billion more than was appropriated for 2021. So, look, we're getting more money. Hey, maybe we're getting more money because we're talking about the fact that there's vehicles out there and there's people driving them and we don't know what they are. So now we need more money so that we can figure out what these vehicles are that are driving around. You know what I mean? It's working, clearly. We're getting more money. We're getting more funding. We're being taken more seriously now because we're talking about the UFOs. Right?
I mean, we knew in the beginning when they started talking about it that this would equate to money at some point.
We got $32.5 billion more in 2022 than in 2021.
Right, which is still a drop in the bucket. But, you know, it's something.
And it's public, it's not black budget.
Space Nazis.
All right, military space programs got a big boost. Appropriators added nearly $1.3 billion for U.S. Space Force and Space Development Agency projects above what the Biden administration requested. President Biden is expected to sign the $1.5 trillion federal spending bill before current funding expires on March 15th. The government has been operating under continuing resolution since the 2020-2022 fiscal year that started October 1st of
2020-2022.
That's right. The $1.3 billion.
Call me at 30330. What did Biden say? I think that's right. 330.
Did I just bust out one of his lines? I hope not. Absolutely hope not. The $1.3 billion Congress added for military space funds technology development projects run by the Space Force pays for an extra global positioning system satellite, increases spending on small launch services, and Space Development Agency missile detecting satellites. One of the largest items appropriators inserted into the budget, $550 million demonstration of missile tracking satellites to be developed by SDA for the U.S. Indo-Pacific Military Command. So, yeah, that's enough about that. So let's figure out what's going on with Elon.
One
Elon
satellite?
Musk,
that's what it said? We got one satellite?
$32 billion for one satellite, guys.
Yeah.
They better put the little engraving of the spaceships, guys, on the side of that.
Right, they can at least paint it up,
a picture, frame it, and send it over here to our new P.O. box for 32 billion.
What was this, King of Mars?
So this...
The King of Mars.
I'm so hungry right now. Like, I'm so hungry. I just got like a snot on my glasses. It's a real problem.
Good Lord, girl. What are you doing over there?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Blind
I've been
dog
like
face
this all
pony
day.
soldier. That's right, Cloud Watcher. All right, you know
I'm
the
like this
thing.
all day. I almost went to Starbucks, and then I walked in.
What?
I walked in. Look, I wanted one of their little coconut. They have like a coconut infused with something drink. Anyway, I wanted one, and I almost went in there to get it. You know what I mean? I went in there, I looked around, and I left. But I almost did it. I walked in the door. You know what I mean? For like, I don't know, 45 seconds.
It's always crazy over there.
I can't do it. I
Like,
can't
we have
wait in
one
the Starbucks
here.
line with the other crackheads. I can't do it. Like, I just can't do it. Like, I try. I can't do it.
Better go to Dunkin' like the rest of us homeless folks.
I'm not there for coffee. I'm there for their coconut infused, lavender, pineapple.
Sweetness.
Yeah,
Whatever
so
hippie dippy shit they're selling.
I wanted to try one of their cake pops, and then I realized I don't eat dairy. For real. I just wanted to
Then
try
I
a cake
realized.
pop. Yeah, and then I realized I don't eat dairy, but there was no cake pops anyways. But then I realized I didn't eat dairy, and I was like, well, this is a bad idea. This is a terrible idea. I came in here, and now I gotta wait in the line, and that's so I just left. And that was the end of that. But I tried. I walked into the Starbucks with a purpose, with a drink in mind that wasn't coffee, and then it just didn't work out. So Elon Musk challenges Vladimir Putin to a duel. So there's an article about it. Yeah, this happened on Twitter. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. So, how late was it when he did this? 7:09 in the morning. He did this at 7 a.m.
Like, he probably hadn't even been to sleep. He was probably like, I know what I'm going to do today. Let me challenge this fool to a fight. Right? And then they got real serious. And then people were calling him out. And he was like, no, I'm serious. I'm so serious about this. Right? So then...
People were telling him to go to bed and stuff. Look.
Right?
Where is that one where they're like, go to bed, Elon? The dude's like, go to bed.
Yeah, they were trying to call him out on this. My favorite is first, I want to say the dude in charge of the Russian space agency started talking smack and was like, if you're going to have to fight me first, whatever, right?
Where's that one at? This one? Wait. Oh, I love this. This is great.
Oh, I don't know if I grabbed that one.
He was typing it and he was messaging the Kremlin?
Yes. Yeah, he was like, do you accept my terms to the Kremlin? Like,
what?
We gonna do this or what are we doing here? Yeah, he was serious, right? People started like choose your fighter type memes and stuff. It was pretty funny. And then the leader of the Chechens,
this dude,
started offered to, train him because he was such a weakling, that Putin would clearly crush him.
Wow.
It was something.
Elon Musk, a word of advice, don't measure your strength against that of Putin's. You're in two completely different leagues. And it's not, I agree. And it's not even about martial arts or judo, for example. How do you see it? This really happened? Were these dudes just trolling or what?
No, I'm pretty sure that the Russians were probably pissed. But I mean, to be fair, it's
okay,
Elon. What are you going to do?
Who's Ilona?
They told us to ride on... Oh, they called him Ilona like he was a chick. So then he changed his name on Twitter to Ilona and started signing everything that way for a minute there.
So what were the terms? Could they have weapons?
See, we never really got that far. Obviously, like, people were suggesting that Elon take his flamethrower and, that would give him, that was the kind of training that he had. Apparently, and I didn't even know this, Elon had fought a sumo wrestler at one point. I don't know if that was just a joke or not, but yeah.
Really? Wow.
Right. So it was a whole thing.
It's hard not to like Elon. You know what I mean? Like, it's really hard not to like Elon. What's up, Karen Hare? Good to see ya. Thank you for the cookie.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. I work too much. I don't have time to stay caught up on much of anything anymore. You know what I mean? So, I didn't, I have to hear everything secondhand from whatever foil decides to tell me, inform me of for the day, which sometimes I get informed, sometimes I do not. So it is what it is, or unless you guys tell me, right? Then I find stuff out. But I don't have time to be all up in the mix anymore, and I'm not on Twitter, so, I got to hear about it secondhand. All right, what do we have here? Elon Musk has another prediction for when humans will land on Mars, 2029.
Yeah, that's what he's saying now.
Elon Musk has ventured a guess for when do we lose the first window or what? Wasn't the first window going to be like 20?
Oh no, I think he actually moved it up.
I thought it was like a 2026 though. What's going on in 2026?
Well, I don't know. We had 52 articles last week all talking about things that were going to happen in 2026. Yeah.
Yeah, something's going down. Right, but I mean, I thought we were going to Mars fairly soon, within a few years. We're not still?
I mean, that is only a few years.
Right. I mean, time is moving quickly.
Man.
Time is moving so quickly, guys. I'm getting old. You're not getting
Time
old.
keeps on slipping into the future.
Right? Man, I wish it would slip into the past.
I'm good on that.
The gray hairs just keep on coming. Now I gotta die on.
I'm good on the past, man.
All right.
Yeah, Elon's trolling is kind of epic, Divine. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's great. It's worth following him I want a new Twitter account just for that reason alone. I mean, just that reason alone. There's multiple reasons that I want one, but that's just that reason alone is enough, motivation to make one. To make an illegal one, which is what I would have to do at this point. But that's fine. Elon Musk has ventured a guess for when humans might reach Mars. The SpaceX CEO predicted on Twitter this week that people will get to the red planet before the end of this decade. Well, thank God, right?
It's about time.
I hope we can get to the end of this decade without annihilating ourselves. You know what I mean? Or, hey, and I'm just going to put this out here. Ever since this stuff's been going on in Ukraine, there's a lot of spaceships. And we're going to show some of this and go into towards the end of the show. There's been a lot of spaceship sightings. I'm just saying. So, they're watching. Are they going to do anything? We don't know. But they're watching. Clearly, they're watching what's going on. So, are they going to let us do it? I don't know. Right?
They probably stream this shit on pay-per-view.
It's like South
idiots.
Park.
Yeah, look at these drunken monkeys down here.
Right. Are they going to blow themselves?
Oh.
I mean, I would like to think.
Aaron Moriarty, is it your birthday tomorrow? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aaron. All right, man. So, look, where was I? I'm done. So, yeah, dude, it looks like we're shooting for 2029 now?
2022?
Yeah, 2029. That's what we're shooting for now. All right, what else? Yeah, okay, so, after rapidly... I'm such an honest person.
Yeah.
I don't know how to be any other way. It's true. Ukrainian UFO sightings, yes. What's from Antarctica, Rich? What's from Antarctica? Did you guys see how Zelenskyy just enacted the entire laundry list of WEF agenda points? That's what Max just said. Huh?
Surprise! Was anybody, yeah, I mean, that was totally a surprise.
All right, so let's just...
Klaus is butt boy, man, for sure.
Full.
Go ahead.
We got a full stack. We got a full stack Starship rocket test. Let's watch the test real quick, and then why don't you jump into your big fat black suppository of the night, please? Because we know we've got lots there. We've got lots there. So. There's a rocket. I'm not taking that to Mars. You're tripping, dude. We'll get that cruise ship and we'll build. Come on. No offense, Elon, but it would be cool to live in Boca Chica. We should get a pad in Boca Chica. I feel like we deserve to be there. We should be there instead of Christian Iraq. I don't know that we fit in here in Christian Iraq. Well, you do. You definitely do, but I don't. Clearly I don't. I don't even eat dairy. They put butter on steamed vegetables here. If you order steamed vegetables, they will put butter on the steamed vegetables here.
How else are you supposed to eat?
And then when you tell them there's dairy on my steamed vegetables, there's butter on my steamed vegetables, they'll look at you like you're insane. Here. Like you're nuts. You think I have better luck in Boca Chica?
I don't know. I don't know, man. You might, the West Coast might be for
in...
you.
Is there a Whole Foods in Boca Chica? Does anybody know?
Man, you got to put butter on everything. What are you talking about?
Is the rocket video over now? All right, that's it. That's it. I'm calling. I'm
She's
cutting
done.
it right here. All right.
She's
And Alara's finished. Hey, I'm with you, Rain. You know what I mean? It's all BS. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Fat Elvis? Good to see you. Don No. Good to see you, friend. I'm with you. It's all, we're getting game ran on us, right?
Yeah, see,
Completely.
Suitor, up 3. Everybody knows the butter goes on steamed veggies.
Come on.
Ooh,
If
deep
I
fried
steam-
butter. That's the thing. Even I can't do that. No, that is a thing.
Butter is not vegetarian, frightening me. Is frightening me being serious?
Don't go full vegan, man. Never go full vegan.
I mean, I'm not full vegan. I'm re-veganating right now. Shout out to Sakori. I'm re-veganating right now. I'm not full vegan yet. I'm still consuming flesh. But I'm not eating dairy. It's a slow
delicious.
progression. Yeah, it's a slow progression. I know. You're a big fan. We know. We absolutely know. All right, come on now. Let's get into this crazy defense situation on planet Earth.
All right, well, what are we looking at here? We should be talking about Ukraine conflict prompts global country. Talking about grain. Oh, you missed you forgot to talk about the Russian. Okay, so the Russian
Are we going here
cosmonauts
first? I mean,
did
we can go where you want.
Yeah,
you can do,
that is where we're supposed to be. But just so you guys know, the Russians
I'm
did
just holding the
go.
legs. You know what I mean? This
Okay.
is your... Yeah.
The Russians did go to the ISS, guys, and there was a little bit of turmoil because they showed up wearing yellow suits with blue liner, and they were called traitors for it. It was a thing.
What did that have to do with the food
Nothing.
supply?
It was in your other section, but since we left your section, I just went ahead. Since it was up on the screen, I thought I'd go ahead and just throw that in there for you. Now we'll be moving right on to my black pills.
Okay. Which one are we? Russian cosmonauts? Oh, this. Was that my section? What happened here? Just...
It's okay, Alara. Yes, we can go to defense. The Russians made it to the ISS, guys. It was a whole thing.
Go ahead. This is your article, not mine. Is it mine?
No. That was yours. But we can move right along
How
now.
come I didn't know this was mine?
Because you decided to quit, Alara. You just decided to quit today. You gave up. And you just quit.
Oh, so you covered my last article because I quit and gave up.
Yes.
Oh,
See,
that was
look at me
actually
doing
kind of an
things.
important thing to cover too. Why did you let me quit one article ahead? I didn't mean to do that. I thought we were really on defense at this point, but we weren't. So, would you like me to move to the food supply now?
Yes, please. That'd be great.
Okay. You're welcome. There you go.
Yeah, guys. So, the other day, we were told not to be hoarding food and gasoline, right? As a matter of fact,
we're hoarding all the food and the gas.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
I'm on Twitter, so then we definitely need to be hoarding food and gasoline, right? I mean, I think that seems to go without saying. Seems to be a reasonable conclusion here. Yeah, well, there's a good reason for that, for these shenanigans. And I'm trying to figure out, the World Bank warned people not to hoard food or gasoline. So since the World Bank said not to do it, I think we should definitely be looking into this. And here's the bigger issue, right? I'm all about the hoarding at this point, okay? Let me just be clear.
Can.
Yes, I will be hoarding whatever I can hoard.
Speaking of
right?
hoarding, it would be great if we could grow a garden. I'm just saying.
I will get the stuff
I watched
rototilled, man.
Suki's show. So Suki did a show
Thanks, Suki.
on Saturday. Thank you, Suki. Talking about putting the seeds in your mouth, how to get the seeds going for your garden, because everybody should be growing one at this point. If you're not, you're kind of semi-retarded, truthfully. And you would think the two people that preach about growing a garden would have one, right?
I mean, I did buy the seeds,
But you have to put them in the ground.
Gone that far yet.
Right. I'll put them in my mouth, but they need to go in the ground. But the ground has to be prepared for me to put the seeds that I put in my mouth into the ground. You know,
what is this about putting? You got to do what now? Can't we just put them in little things, let them sprout, and then put them in the ground?
They gotta go in your mouth first, then you put them in the little things and let them sprout, and then the ground. But the ground has to be prepared, is what I'm trying to say. So, however we need to go about preparing the ground, we should probably do that, because I don't think anyone's gonna take us serious if we don't have pictures of our own garden with our own homegrown tomatoes. I'm just saying.
Yes.
You do it to me
Okay.
sometimes. I'm doing it to you. So
I understand, but what we will do is definitely start hoarding some grain,
okay.
and
We can do that
yeah,
immediately.
because
Coffee,
there is a
great idea.
whole thing going on right now, right? Where now, and I covered this in my video on my channel the other day. Russia and Ukraine together export 30% of the world's grain. Okay, so Russia, the amount of fertilizer exports from Russia is phenomenal, and we buy typically a large quantity of our fertilizer from Russia. Well, at the moment, this is not happening. Okay, the invasion has ruined any hopes of there being, you know, a reasonable planting season or reasonable harvest in Ukraine. So this is and then other countries, because of this is actually prompting governments across Europe, Africa, the Middle East to start not only scrambling to find new sources of grain imports, but also, to make matters worse, many of the countries that would typically be filling this void, countries like Hungary or Argentina or Turkey, they have put restrictions on exports from their own countries. They said, hey, we got to worry about our own people, man. Now, we import a lot from Argentina, right? We export the majority of our cattle and our pig, and a large part of the grains that we grow here, and then we have to import from other countries, which is ridiculous. Right? China also signaled that it is going to be holding back on rice exports. So there is going to be a large amount of food insecurity into the next year.
What do
right?
we do
And
without
rice? I mean, man, I don't know, because you know, rice and pasta is kind of my jam. I don't know. Like this seems honestly kind of frightening to me. So, you know, I mean, people are starting to really panic now. It's estimated that the United States will probably not feel the brunt of this, right? That we're going to see horrible price increases, right? But that we should be able to cover at least some of the deficit, right? Which is what we're hoping for. But I don't trust these people with anything. Like I mean, you know, like you know, do what you can do now, guys. The G7 officials who met virtually to discuss Ukraine the other day called on countries like to keep their food and agricultural markets open and to just kind of guard against any unjustified restrictive measures on exports. But the likelihood of that happening is slim to none. Like most of these countries, they're going to be worried about their own populations first, which is what it should be. Of course, we're always the last one on that bandwagon, and we're so dependent on the global supply chain that a disruption of this magnitude is going to affect us. And with inflation being as bad as it is at the moment, like, we need to be prepared.
Look, Debbie's in full panic mode out there talking about do not put them in your mouth. Some of them have pesticides on them. Don't do it.
I buy heirloom, non-GMO, like just totally regular ass seeds. So hopefully
we don't want
we'll be
regular
all
ass
right.
seeds. We want organic, super special, you know, super high vibe.
Well, these are heirloom.
Super
These are not
divine
manipulated at all. These are seeds from God, man. That's what I bought. Is just
Are they
seeds straight
regular
from the
ass
Lord.
seeds like they're regular ass Cheez-Its? You know what I mean? Because if that's what kind of seeds we're talking about, I don't want them. I'm not planting
No,
them.
I got seeds like direct from the Lord, man. They're just normal. They haven't been manipulated, like regular ass stuff.
Yeah,
So
if
we
it
should
doesn't
be
come
good.
direct from the Lord, I don't want it. You know what I mean? I'm not growing it. I'm not planting it.
I
in the
mean, I
ground.
don't, you know.
I'm not gonna care for it, love it. I'm not doing
Yeah.
all that.
You know, I do think I need to buy more fruit seeds. 'Cause, you know, I
Seeds from
noticed
the
there's
Lord.
like 57 varieties of bean seeds, which is great, but I'm saying, like, might need to diversify the seed vault, man.
I drove by Lowe's
So-
today, and I'm just being honest. Like, I drove by Lowe's today, and I was feeling some type of way. Like, I was
I
like,
felt some type of way.
yeah. I was like, I got in my feelings for a second. I was like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, right?
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Stax says just soak them in some water first. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is a wet paper towel, fold them up in the wet paper towel, put them
Or
in
look,
a
I could
Ziploc bag so
spit.
that they can soften.
I could spit in the bag and put the seeds in there.
What is with the spit, man? Okay, why do we need
I don't know.
to
Sookie
spit
broke
on
it
the
down.
seeds?
I don't know. Sookie and Brand broke it down. It was something about love and DNA and you know, God. It was they come from God that way, you know. And you,
If we spit on them.
if you spit on them, correct?
I see.
Yes, correct.
Alrighty then. Thumper Rose says, I'm planting weed as a cash crop. You will be very rich in the coming apocalypse. I'm convinced.
Charge your
Right?
seeds with orgone. Yes, speaking of, it's not here yet, but I hear that Yovanda's pyramid will be here tomorrow.
Oh, how
And I
exciting.
can't wait to show all you guys. Yeah, it's a super special, super awesome pyramid, speaking of orgone. So we'll be, hopefully, yes, we'll be able to show everybody tomorrow night on Conspiracy Couch, and then next week on Space Force News. But yes, where was I going with that? So charging your seeds. So spitting on your seeds charges them with your love energy and you and all the divinity within you. Then, right, orgone is probably an excellent way to charge your seeds as well. So, you know, so yeah, not a wet paper towel. EO2 Dave, you gotta spit on them. Yeah, there's spit in the bag. You can spit on them. You can spit in the bag. Whatever.
Alara's going to have her own seeds. That's what's going to happen.
You don't want me to spit on your seeds, Foil.
No, I don't want you defiling my seeds. I'm gonna try the paper towel method. We're gonna have a competition. I'm gonna try the paper towel method. You can spit on your seeds. We're gonna see
Fine. Game
what
on.
plants come out better.
Game on.
Right?
Yep.
Right. And Forrest friend, yeah, we're not in Houston. I wish we were somewhere closer to that. We're not. We are
No,
in the dirty.
We are in Christian
and
Iraq. There's no doubt about that.
Who said growing potatoes and I saw like bags that you can grow your potatoes in that actually looked like they might be kind of useful.
Okay, I should shut up now so you can finish defense. All right.
Yeah, well, on to the next.
Yes, ma'am.
That's enough about the food insecurity. So just level up, guys.
Now
On
to
your
the
preps,
nuclear.
That's all I can say.
Nuclear.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
on to the nuclear apocalypse, right? This would be great when I start Apocalypse World News, right? I'll have plenty of.
Oh, guys, have you released it yet? The actual trailer for Apocalypse World News?
I played it on Conspiracy Theory Trivia the other day.
Dude, can we play it right now? It is
How can we
so
play it
good,
right
you guys. It is incredible. Like, it is... No, I'm not kidding. Like, it is so good. Send it to me on Telegram and I'll play it right now.
I'm doing it, right?
It is so good, you guys. Whoa. We don't want all that.
There you go, buddy.
There we go. Let me pull up Telegram. Here we go. This has got to happen. Okay?
This is courtesy of Tyler Koala.
This is not it. Is this it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it's... I need it, like, on YouTube. Do you have it on YouTube where I can play it?
No,
not
I didn't
in Telegram?
upload it. No,
come
you'd
on,
have to
dude.
play it like this way.
A big change coming to the state's COVID death toll.
gotta show the
pull it up
people.
like
Early on,
that.
They
I
counted
can't pull it up like
thousands,
that.
Too many.
You can't just send it to me on Telegram. That's not going to work. Like, I can't do it like that. Unless...
I know what to do.
What? Think of something, genius. Because...
I got it. You just going to give me a second. You can entertain
I
the
don't
peeps,
pull up
read the chat or
Telegram.
something. I know,
Okay.
you paranoid ass. All right, here we go. I got it.
Oh,
gonna give you a time.
Fortuna! Yeah, right? But, hey, did you see the trolling one was good. It was great. It was fantastic. But the actual trailer, can they know that Tyler made it? The Tyler
Yeah,
made
that's what I just
is
said.
epic. Shout out to Tyler Koala from Journey to Truth, because that trailer is lit. It's lit. It's totally lit.
All right, so you're going to have to go to
I can't wait for
7:55.
Apocalypse World News. Okay. What, in your show? Is that how
Yep.
we're going to do it? Oh,
See,
genius
I'm clever.
thinking there, Foil. That's very clever.
There you go.
So,
You guys will appreciate this.
what's the timestamp?
7:55.
Okay, hold
Live
on.
on these other platforms. You know, Restream's been playing with my heart lately. Oh,
7:55. Hold on.
yes, ma'am.
7:55.
You're gonna have to pull us off the screen.
7:55. All right, I'll
Yes,
pull us
ma'am.
off the screen. Here we go. And that there, time step 7:40. Was it 7:45?
7:55.
7:55. Yeah, buddy. Oop, 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 oop. We had it. There we go.
Check this shit out.
A big change coming to the state's COVID death toll. Health officials say early on they counted thousands too many.
Speaking of lizards. Woohoo!
Hello, everyone.
An independent report shows Minneapolis
Brilliant.
didn't know the protocol to call for the future where robots and humans live and work together in harmony. Decision to send in soldiers, full-functioning human-like androids. National Guard and State Patrol as part of the review.
Chocolate chip. The new video just coming in from plumes of black smoke.
Is one of the most advanced robots on the planet. A digital mind that can form thoughts.
Tonight, new images emerging from the battlefront gave no indication he intends to stop this war. Video of the moment they say they shut down a Russian
Sunday morning.
President Trump. Excuse me, Freudian slip.
Bringing home the reality.
Woo! Shout out
who
to Tyler
doesn't wanna
Kamala
watch-
for that lit trailer.
I know, right? Now, who
Yeah,
doesn't want
but-
to watch Apocalypse World News? It's going to be great.
Right? That's
gonna
going to be
great,
the greatest
man.
thing ever.
I'm super stoked about it.
I am super
Right.
stoked for Apocalypse World News.
My
This
plan
will be
is to
great.
do like little pre-recorded segments through the day, and then I'll probably do a live stream, maybe Sunday afternoons, the only day I have off, once a week. Sit down for an hour and a half with the peeps. But I think it's going to be lit. It's going to be prepper tips. We're going to talk about zombie apocalypse, possible alien apocalypse. We're going to be talking about
Changes
crazy
in the
current
human
world
DNA
news.
and yeah, right.
transhumanism. It's going to be the whole 9 yards. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Yeah, so you
Right.
definitely got to tune into Foyle's new show, Apocalypse World News, right?
Right.
All right, so let's go back to nuclear war then on that note.
Yeah, so back to that, right? Speaking of the Apocalypse World News, so this week, the UN Secretary General said that nuclear war is definitely back within the realm of possibility. So very exciting. UN Secretary General Antonio Gutierrez said that nuclear war is back within the realm of possibility. Thing is how Russia did give new orders to its nuclear forces, and the war in Ukraine drags on. Yeah, it's just like that. Just like that, right? Yeah, it's crazy. You guys know that a couple of days after Putin's forces invaded Ukraine, he ordered his country's nuclear deterrent forces on high alert. You know, he blames NATO, economic sanctions. We've got Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelenskyy saying that Putin's threat to use nuclear weapons is a bluff, but there are a lot of people in the world that don't think that's necessarily the truth. It's crazy. We've got retired Brigadier General Kevin Ryan, who was our former defense attaché to Russia, and he is actually a senior fellows at Harvard's Belfort Center for Science and International Affairs. That makes it super official, right? Said that he is very concerned about Putin's nuclear threats. So therefore, we should all be very concerned about the nuclear threats as well, right? And I mean, he doesn't have to necessarily launch ICBM or hypersonic nuclear missiles. He could just use small, tactical nukes, right? That could just start a whole shit show, right? Even worse. So, yeah. So apparently now we've got the fear on 11 and UN Secretary General saying this is entirely possible, guys.
PJ and Thumper. Yeah, buddy. That's where I'm at, right? Hey, I'm ready for
God.
whatever. I've been training. I'm ready for whatever. Zombies, nukes. Bring it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm good. You know what I mean?
I'm still totally against
I'm ready
the
for
idea
whatever.
of nuclear war, but I guess if it's going to happen, it's going to be what it is.
It's going to
man.
happen
What are you
how it
gonna do?
happens, dude. And whatever happens, it's the best for our spiritual evolution and, expansion of... I'm not sure entirely, but whatever it is, it's... it's what it is. So where are we moving on from here to?
Syria. This is interesting. And frightening me says apocalypse is Greek for uncovering or unveiling.
Yes.
Stuff's pretty out in the open now.
Correct.
The WEF is even
That's
bloated,
correct.
aren't they, though?
Yes. That was correct, frightening
yes.
me.
Right. So we're going to be unveiling some stuff on Apocalypse World News for sure. Yeah.
Don't
I
you
did
get
not
it, guys?
know-
She's trolling herself.
Yes.
Very
good. Of course.
And-
I did not know.
Do I
I
get a
learned
point
this
for that?
doing research for Apocalypse World News. I learned that a couple of years ago we were extremely concerned about Russia's zombie ray guns. No joke. Look it up. It was totally a thing. Zombie ray guns. Who'd have thunk it, right?
There's something...
We thought our heart attack gun was some serious stuff. No.
I think Brand's got a point. He says that's why they're sending sperm to the moon.
Well, got to do something. Get the
it's
robots
logical.
up there. Robotic wombs, sperm and eggs. They don't even need people to repopulate.
We do have robotic wombs now.
Yes, we
And
do.
We've got Chinese sperm. We're good.
Problem solved. All right, thank you, Karen Hare, for the cookie. They're just pumping the beard, aren't they always?
All right, man, go ahead.
It's problem solved. So this is interesting. So, when Syria was in collapse, go ahead, Alara, laugh it up, buddy.
We don't have time for me to laugh. It's like, it's way past that time.
It's way past laugh time, right? It's past laugh 30. We're done, okay?
Yes.
Super serial now. Super serial, okay? Right? They use those ray guns on your neighborhood, Duppy. That sucks, man. Zombies suck, dude. I'm ready for it, though. Back in the day, when Syria was in serious collapse, they had called in Vladimir Putin to back up Bashar al-Assad, right? Now, Bashar al-Assad is a dick, for sure. He's a dictator and a dick. And now he's got to pay back his debt. So, after 11 years of war in Syria, the people there are making maybe at best $15 a month. Russia offered these guys between $600 and $3,000 a month to go fight in Ukraine. And there have been sign-ups at cities across the country there. The first 150, an advanced force of 150 arrived in Russia on Thursday. They're going to be going into Ukraine. These are Syrian fighters, right? They believe that as many as 40,000 Syrians have signed up to go fight in Ukraine. So they're going to be going to Russia and then being deployed into Ukraine from there, for Bashar to pay back his debt to Putin. Right? Which is crazy, man. It's crazy. But how, so a lot of these people are looking at it. How else are they going to make a living, right? And then to wrap this all up.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To wrap this all up, our revered and wise leader, Joseph Biden, he warned President Xi this week. He talked to him on phone. He said, listen, there will be consequences, right? There will be consequences if China supports Russia. Now, Biden says he was, he put his hoof down talking to this guy, right? The White House said that President Biden warned President Xi Jinping on Friday of the consequences should China provide material support to Russia amid the invasion of Ukraine, while maintaining that the U.S. policy toward Taiwan has not changed. Now, remember, I think I told you guys last week that Russia had formally reached out for both economic and military assistance from China regarding the war in Ukraine. So now, Biden told him, don't even think about it, man, right? They spoke on a secure call for nearly 2 hours this Friday, right? From 9:03 to 10:53, apparently. And at the conclusion of the call, they said that the conversation focused on Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine, and that the White House says that Biden outlined the views of the United States and our allies and partners with respect to this crisis, right? They don't really give a lot of details. I am really excited to read the transcript of this, to be perfectly honest, because I bet it was a shit show. Biden walked away without taking any questions. After he spoke to
of course.
And,
So, this is a good point. Somebody brought up the subject of nuclear weapons and aliens. So, there's a lot of beings. Now, clearly, I don't have any news articles to back this up, and that but there are actual beings that live on this planet that are not us. Clearly, there's been many reports of this that clearly seem to have sort of they're kind of interdimensional sort of beings or whatever. So there's a bunch of them. They live here, so technically that makes them not aliens. So they're not really aliens. They're people other than us that live on this planet that probably have a vested interest in us not nuking our planet. Just for a little hopium for the night. Just interjecting a little hopium.
There you go. What up, T-Word Cooks? So the aliens are going to save us, Alara?
No, you weren't listening. Clearly, because I didn't say the aliens. I said,
oh, right. They live here.
The people, the Earthlings, the
Earthlings,
that
are not us.
Persons, the Earth persons that are not us that live here. Correct.
Right.
There's Earth persons that live in the inner Earth. There's Earth persons that live in the ocean. Now, again, I don't have an article to back this up, but I've talked to them. We know this. I've talked to the ones in the ocean. There's. I'm just saying they have a vested interest. They have advanced technology, and they have a vested interest in us not blowing up the planet. So, that's worth considering. That's all I'm saying. It's worth considering.
Hey, I have a vested interest in us not blowing up the planet.
Our potential ways we could go out. I think, it's probably less likely that's, I think it's more likely that we'll get hit with zombies.
I was just going to say something about the zombies. Yeah,
I think they're planning the zombies, and I think that the Earth persons that are not us will probably allow that. So we could see zombies.
Let them eat each other. This is fine, right?
Okay. So, all right. So, and on that note, I think is it that time? I think it's. What do you think?
It is that time.
All right, guys.
Nature break.
All right, so this is just the greatest thing ever. This is the greatest thing ever. Ready, guys? This is great. Alara loves this. Okay.
Life is supposed to be a wonderful adventure for each and every one of us. That's what God intended. But unfortunately, there's a group of evil motherfuckers out there in this world who feel that they know better than all of us and that they have the right to run the world. They're going to herd us into a corner. They're going to cull the herd, as they say, Mr. Klaus Schwab and his 500 million people by 2030. Well, I got to tell you fellas something. There's a whole bunch of us who just decided to say, fuck that. Klaus, I'm going to ask you this. You ever watch Shark Week? You and Justin sit down together and watch Shark Week? You ever see a great white? They come from the bottom, and they come up real hard and fast. You think we're on the bottom? Well, guess what, boys? We're coming up hard and fucking fast. So fasten your seatbelts.
That's right there, dear guy.
Can I buy him an apple or, a whole bunch of them? I'll give him some tomatoes out of my garden.
Right.
Or whatever he wants. I'll give him whatever. He can have tomatoes or apples, whatever he wants. He could have both, really. I
know. He's a gangster, dear guy. He's cool.
I like that guy. He's cool. All right, what do we got next? What's going on here?
Oh, this is funny. Gotta rewind it, though, I think.
Okay.
And you go. No break. Look me.
Oh, I want to do that.
I know, right? Ziplining, that looks so fun.
I'd be screaming. I'd love it. Every second of it.
Right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we're going, right?
Don't worry.
Sloth collision.
Right?
Who made it out?
Right, then what do you do?
Don't worry. Where is he going?
How awesome is that guy?
Look,
at
he's
him,
like,
just
this
hanging out
sucks. Look, yeah.
Right, just
He didn't
rammed
even
him
fall
right in
off.
the ass. He's like, hold on, man. What is happening here?
Can we watch that again? Watch, look.
And you go. No
Here's
break.
going.
Look
Watch.
me.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Watch. Boom!
Right?
Don't worry.
Imagine that happening. You're just trying to zip tie through the forest, whatever it's called.
Zip line.
Zip line through the forest, man. You're just you're just rolling. Then
Sloth
boom,
out of
you hit a
nowhere.
sloth.
Right.
The sloth's
He's like,
cool.
what the hell?
Whatever. Yeah.
He's looking at him like, what's going on here? Right. Poor little guy.
Oh man. We just wait?
Do we just wait?
What do we do now, right?
Bro, you wait
Yeah, what else
for
are
a
you gonna
really
do,
long
man?
time. You know? You're probably better off going backwards. Alright,
Right.
let's move on to the next nature break. We're just going to change the whole show. It's not going to be Space Force News. It's just going to be Nature Break. It's just, this,
Right.
We should start a whole new show just called Nature
Oh,
Break.
this was for you, Alara.
Look at him. What's he doing?
Playing soccer
Yeah.
or football.
Is he
Right?
his friend?
How awesome is this guy?
Whoa, it's a soccer playing squirrel! People. This is
Right?
the highlight
You're
of my
always talking about the
week.
squirrel maze, right? I was
If I
trying
throw a
to hook you up
soccer
there.
ball out there, do you think they'll play soccer?
Man, hell no.
They're
Just
wild, the
just like
squirrels in the yard. Squirrel energy.
Yeah, but
I
he's
got a little
super
bit of
stoked.
that.
Isn't he cute?
Where can I get a little mini ball like that? Dollar General?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's try it. See if they'll play soccer. Maybe they will. Then I can watch them play soccer and sit in the backyard,
Right.
not smoke cigarettes.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy. Alright. That squirrel is the cutest. Alright, what else do we got here? Oh, look, you gotta stop now. Alright. Let's check this guy out.
Kinda like
We're just
this-
going hard with
yeah.
squirrels today, aren't we? Look at this.
Right. Look at this guy. Look at his little ears.
It's me.
He's just eating a carrot.
It's me in
Just
South
chilling.
Carolina. Just,
Isn't he cute?
like, and this sucks. They even put butter on this.
They
put butter
probably
on
did.
everything. Yeah, buddy. They put butter on everything. I'm
Yeah, I
trying
just
to
like
eat
his
this
little
carrot.
ears.
I'm just trying to eat this carrot. Right, those ears are lit. Look at his little hands.
I know.
He's
so
like
cute.
Master Splinter. Look at that. Remember Master Splinter?
Yes. You know, I mean,
You know,
Squirrels
God
are
has
kinda
a sense
rat
of
looking.
Humor. Look at that dude. Boom. All right, guys. You know, let's get back to business here and stop, you know, being squirrely. It wasn't funny, but
stop squirreling around.
Science! Science! Here we go.
Right? This is exciting. Not a black pill at all. So apparently, carcinogenic chemical benzene, right, which is this not a component of rocket fuel, has been found in hundreds of U.S. personal care products. So apparently a lab...
Shout out to the
independently
vegans
tested-
out there. Shout out to the vegans. Just saying. Yep.
Right, this is crazy. Apparently, an independent lab had tested really popular brands, and found that there was benzene, like significant concentrations of benzene in a lot of these products, leading to a great number of voluntary recalls. And this was recently, so if you have any of this shit in your house, you may want to check. Right, so the lab was Valisure. And we're talking about hand sanitizer, sunscreen, deodorant, dry shampoo, conditioner, antiperspirants, deodorants, body sprays, antifungal treatments. And, you know, I mean, benzene shouldn't be there at all. They tested 662 items and found the chemical in 180, or about 27% of the products. So the companies that are doing the recalls, Procter & Gamble, Bayer, CVS, Johnson & Johnson have issued voluntary recalls for Brute products, Sure, Pantene, herbal essences, yeah, right, Old Spice, Secret, Tenactin, Lotrimin, Coppertone, Neutrogena, and Aveeno, right?
I knew it. I always hated Aveeno. I tried it. It sucked. What about Head and Shoulders, man?
I don't see anything on here about that.
Okay.
No, it is not. It is
That's
not
my
on the
winter
list.
shampoo.
So,
okay, I'm just checking, man.
you know, so guys, I don't know. Check your cabinets. see what's
How do
going
you
on there.
know?
Yeah, chemtrailing us is not enough.
No.
Let me see. There's a list. The article, if you get the article, which is in the description below, you can click to see the full list.
Let me get
Well, I
the
mean, you
article
don't
and
have
give it to
do
everybody here so everybody can figure out what
Yeah,
else
yeah,
in their
right.
life is fully poisoned other than their sky and their food and, you know.
Is this the transcript, Texas Bear? Let me see. Let me grab this because I need this for later.
There you go, guys.
I dropped it in the Foxhole chat. You put it in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Twice, just for good measure. You know, the mods will pick it up. Hopefully.
There you go. So
Thank you.
so check your cabinets.
Thank you.
Tej. Thanks, Tej, for
Thank
the can.
you, Teach,
Much
for
love
the
to
can.
you.
Yeah, much love, right? Fool knows me so well. She's like, she's tripping on how to pronounce that name. She doesn't know what to do.
And I got the link, Texas Bear. Thank you.
Yeah, she doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, check. Because, you know, benzene should not be in your shit. I mean, that will cause cancer.
For sure.
In enough quantity, yeah.
Neutrogena?
Neutrogena. Yeah, I
have
mean,
one
herbal
Neutrogena
essences.
See, this is
You know-
why moisturizer, I use jojoba oil and tea tree. That's it. I don't use anything that's... Yep.
Well, this was for their... The Neutrogena and
outside
Aveeno was...
and inside, both. Yep.
This was for their sunscreen.
Okay. I don't wear that either. I'm good.
Let's see. The Pantene was for their... Well, it says cosmetics. So it's... Pantene, Aussie, herbal essences, Old Spice, and then hair food, aerosol dry conditioner spray products, and aerosol dry shampoo spray products. So if you guys are using dry shampoo from those companies, toss it out. Something.
Thank God I use
crazy.
jojoba oil and tea tree.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Don't use that regular ass moisturizer.
Don't use that regular ass stuff.
Use your own specialized moisturizer that's not from Walmart and make it yourself like I do. That would be my suggestion. Okay?
Right.
You know.
Or Bath and Body Works. That's what I go with.
Oh, because I'm sure their stuff is totally safe. You know?
Totally safe.
Yeah, I'm sure it's completely... I do have the Watiki Diki, whatever it is, the, coconut Watiki.
Is that from Bath and Body Works?
Yes, ma'am. I smelt it.
Oh, you got on the train.
No, I smelt it. It was really nice. It was lovely, and I thought it smelled like coconuts. Okay, and I miss Hawaii.
Yes, the jojoba oil. Exactly, frightening me.
What is it called?
You said the jojoba.
Yeah, the jojoba. Is that how you say it?
Jojoba. Yeah, you're right.
Wrong? I don't care. I make up my own.
No, you were right the first time. But
okay,
I like the jojoba.
With the tea tree in it. You don't need to buy their stuff. It's crap. Anyway, we're just going to find out more things are poison. So that's all. That's Alara's 2 cents. We can move on. That's...
Right? Well, this next article should truly entertain some people, right? Apparently, they have found out that cognitive distortions linked to safetyism beliefs, support for trigger warnings, and the belief that words are harmful. So all of these super special libtard type people that are always crying about how words are violence, we now have scientific evidence they are actually exhibiting evidence of cognitive distortions, right? These are errors in reasoning that are not based on evidence, right? They stem from your own negative intuitions, right? And so in this book, right, very good. In this book, The Coddling of the American Mind, they make, they did some research, and they found out that particularly with college students, the safetyism beliefs, which, as you know, are beliefs centered on the prevention of emotional pain or discomfort. These things are rooted in cognitive distortions, right? And then a new correlational study that was published in Personality and Individual Differences found that empirical evidence in support of these claims. They found an absolute statistically significant association between the frequency of cognitive distortions and stronger safetyism-inspired beliefs. So next time the libtards want to tell you about their safety spaces or put trigger warnings on, you know that this is just evidence of their own cognitive distortions, right? Because you heard it here. You heard it here first.
Yep.
Right. This is great. I mean, they did research at the University of California. I mean, there's some scientific backing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Official.
Exactly.
It's official, man.
It's official. All right, and on that note, scientists create RNA that evolves on its own. This could be how life on the Earth started for us.
It is interesting. It is
Human
interesting.
beings,
And what is
what edition we don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know which edition human beings we are, but we're somewhere in there.
Hold on. Max wants a link to the story, and I already clicked it out. If you could grab it and drop it in the chat.
To the benzene list?
No, I think she means the yes, Canadian.
Oh, about how libtards are psychotic? Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's it, right? My bad.
That's the one.
That's
right.
Exactly it there.
So, yeah, she's going to drop that. And while she does that, right, so scientists have now created RNA that evolves on its own.
So, libtards, so hold on. Psychotic libtards, guys, just dropped in the chat twice. There's your sauce. There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Have fun with that. Spread that around evenly.
So to tell everybody, share it with a friend.
Tell everybody about that. Share it with a friend. That's right. Make sure everyone knows.
Well, I mean, that's one of the worst things is that we've seen the pussification of the American youth specifically, right? I mean, we have. Let's just keep it 100 here on Space Force News. Okay?
The pussification.
Yes, the pussification of the American youth. It's ridiculous. I mean, think about it, right? Freaking helmets to ride bikes and knee pads and stuff. You can't go on the freaking, gym equipment outside the playground. It's all low to the ground now. It's ridiculous.
Speaking of, I just have to say, one of my best memories of my childhood, for real, you guys tell me in the chat if you agree with me, is riding my little, it was called a Piranha, dude. It was called a Piranha. It was pink and it was white. It had a pink and white bike. And I was hauling ass down the street, straight down it, right? Just hauling ass. And I had my little walkie-talkie. This is an Alara move. I had my little walkie-talkie on the handlebar of the bike, right? And I thought it would be a good idea. My friend called me. She said, hey, right? I thought it would be a good idea to respond to my friend while I was hauling ass on my bike down the hill, right? So the moment I went to grab that walkie-talkie and I let go of one of the handlebars, my bike went like curtains. This. Yeah, curtains. I hit the ground really hard. Then the bike hit me, smashed a few things, had blood, and there was cuts, and I was knocked out, cold, you know what I mean? Some dude took me home like this. My mom could tell you. Dude took me home, was like, your daughter,
and you're
bike,
fine.
The whole thing.
You were fine.
I was fine, but I learned after that not to be retarded, basically. You know what I mean? Not to do retarded.
Never go full retard, man. You got to teach your kids. TikToks, thanks for the can.
Yes, you got to teach your kids never to go full retard.
You got to teach your kids never to go full retard. Exactly.
And I would never have learned that if not for that bike wreck. You know?
Well, I mean, that's the way it should be. Yeah. Right? I mean, parents like crying about the littlest shit now. Like, come on.
I even have a scar on my knee from that still. Like, I really, have you ever done that into cactus? I put like 3 skateboards together. I don't remember how I put it, but they were like 3 skateboards. I put them together right next to a cactus plant on the side. The side of the place. There was a giant cactus plant that went down the whole side. And then we decided we were going to put 3 skateboards together, go down the piece of sidewalk that's like this, right? With 3 skateboards next to all the cactus.
That's how it's got to be.
And then you can guess how that
should
worked
happen.
out.
Right?
Right.
Gotta learn, man.
So,
TikToks, thank you for the can.
You will use pliers to pull the cactus out of your leg and your ass when you land in cactus.
And then you learn. Right?
And you
didn't need a helmet or knee pads or none of that. You were fine.
Stuff. That's right.
Right? I mean, we are a society of participation trophies now. Like, it's the worst thing in the world, man. And Tick, thank you for the can, who says, I gotta throw a can at the pussification. Just saying. Yes.
Pussification. Well, that was brilliant.
Yes.
And you didn't even mean to do it. It just happened naturally. You know what I mean? We're going to have to get to the UFO videos at some point here, so I'll just shut up.
Okay,
I'll stop telling stories about cactuses and bikes, wrecks, and,
This is fine.
I was always crazy,
Yeah,
though.
so let me tell you about this RNA, all right? Throw this up on the screen for the peeps, real quick.
All right.
Yeah,
buddy.
Scientists in Japan have now created RNA that can replicate, diversify, and develop complexity all on its own, right? An experiment that was conducted by the scientists at the University of Tokyo has now reinforced the view that RNA's unique talents have what it takes to explain how life bubbled forth billions of years ago, backing up what's known as the RNA world hypothesis, right? The research also shows it may not have happened exactly as we thought. Basically what their work did, that it showed that how a molecule that remains crucial to the survival and the reproduction of every living thing today can just kind of inch its way towards an evolving system as long as it works as part of a team, right? They were able to prove that the single RNA species evolved into this complex replication system, right? It's just basically a big ass replication network, right? There were 5 types of RNAs. They all had these diverse interactions, and basically just supported the plausibility of this evolutionary transition scenario, right? Which is actually kind of interesting, right? I mean, these molecules, they make imperfect copies of themselves, and they can just churn out like a limitless population of variants. They may work, they may not work, but eventually they hold out long enough to make enough copies of themselves, and they can evolve into other things and then correct the errors as they go, which is interesting.
It's really interesting, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I can think of a few things that could, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, man.
Right? I mean,
YouTube.
DNA doesn't really have the stuff to hold itself together long enough for natural selection to get rolling. But apparently, the RNA hypothesis, if you start with building blocks, instead of DNA, you're using RNA, it can expand on its own and kind of just self-correct and continue to expand, as far as variants are concerned, and then they recombine and create new things, and it just kind of grows from there.
That's fantastic. Okay. In other news, snake flatulence, right?
Yeah, right. Well, of course, I thought this was interesting. Of course it is. Of course it is. As soon as my articles want to load, that'd be great. I don't know what they're doing here, but yeah. So guys. Now we know that you've got, venomous snakes out there, and that's how they defend themselves. And you got like constrictor snakes, pythons and boas and whatnot. They can just squeeze you to death. But this little tiny snake here, this western hook-nosed snake, he can't do any of that. So what he does to confuse the predators is he just farts. All right? When it's threatened, when it really feels like its life is threatened, it emits these rumbling air bubbles from its cloaca, right? Which is where the excretion comes out at its rear end, right? It's known as cloacal popping or defensive flatulence, guys. So for those of you that thought that farting could not be a defense mechanism, I want to tell you that you are wrong, right? It literally just confuses the predators long enough for the snake to run away. So just farts and then runs away. That's apparently what happens.
That's good. That's great.
What is that face for, right?
It's
interesting.
It's fine. Deepfake video of Zelenskyy could be the tip of the iceberg, and InfoWar experts warn.
Yeah, this is tech.
Oh, that's right.
Technology.
Lit tonight, man.
Yes, Joyful June. Love puffs. That's what happens.
Oh,
right?
love puffs. I like that.
Right? Yes. Snake farts, really. Yes, Divine. I really wanted to talk about it just briefly. So this is interesting. If you scroll down, you can actually play the deepfake. Now this is really kind of bad, guys.
Let's play it, guys.
Like,
Шановні захисники.
This is an actual deepfake. This is a regular ass deepfake we're watching.
It's a regular ass deepfake.
This is a regular ass deepfake. Let's watch it from the beginning.
Шановні захисники. Бути президентом
We need to take the whole thing in.
не
Ready?
так вже й легко.
Let's try it all over.
It's totally
Шановні
convincing.
захисники. Бути президентом виявилося не так вже й легко. Я змушений приймати складні рішення.
Thank you, Emerald Dragon Reiki.
Спочатку
I came up at a weird moment. It's always a weird moment here on Space Force News, and we're
настав
proud of
час
that.
глянути
love
правді
that.
у вічі.
Right.
Не вийшло. Стало тільки
Look at this.
гірше.
Notice how his body doesn't move. His head just kind of looks
Значно
like it was
гірше.
superimposed on there.
It's why you gotta learn to read energy. You read energy, and then you can tell when something's fake or not.
Well, let me tell you what they did. So this is crazy, right? So they hacked a very widely watched news broadcast in Ukraine, and what he's saying here is basically that he surrendered, and for everybody to lay down their weapons, and quit fighting the Russians, right?
Yeah.
So
that's the reason to make a deepfake there.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, "What?" So he comes on. Twitter has pulled this down 100 times. Like, you can't even post the original video. They have it up there. If it's demarcated as a deep fake, they'll leave it up, for educational reasons, I guess, for posterity's sake. But they pulled the video down. Obviously, they think the Russians did this, that they're spreading manipulated videos. I mean, if this is the best they got, guys, I don't know what to tell you.
Man.
Yeah, right. Like, I've seen better stuff on freaking Il Donato Trumpo, right? Like, I don't know what this is, but people were really believing it for a minute.
It's probably Trump, really.
But I mean, they imagine, like,
for sure? All right, shut up, Alara.
Well, imagine you're in a war zone, right? And suddenly you see your president on there telling you to put your arms down, that you've surrendered. Like, maybe you don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe you believe it. Like, it's crazy stuff. So I mean, if you remember, there was a whole host of articles that came up, and it was relating to Frazzle Drip, and that's all I'm going to say about it. When they were like, deep fakes could be used to stoke political dissent or do crazy political things. This is a good example of that, right?
Right. It's true. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, he jumped on there immediately and was like, I didn't say that shit. Hold on now. I mean, that's what he said.
You know what I mean?
Like, it wasn't me.
Thank God he corrected the misinformation there. All right, so where were we?
Right.
Man, we got two more. We're going to have to... It's, we got like 15 minutes. It's all right, go for it. AI suggested 40,000 new possible chemical weapons in just 6 hours. This would be perfect for Apocalypse World News, Foil.
I thought about that when I pulled it.
Perfect. Do
you want me to save it for Apocalypse World News?
No, I can cover it today. That's fine.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying
this was crazy. Okay. This was crazy. So they had these researchers at they were showing how a drug developing AI, that if you take the parameters, because normally they use AI to test different combinations to see if it would make something viable for human use without killing the human. But if you reverse the parameters and you say that, try all these combinations that would kill a human, and they ran it through this AI, and it was able within 6 hours to invent 40,000 potentially lethal molecules. Right? They were at some sort of biological arms control conference, and they did it as like just an example to the crowd. Like, here, this is what could happen. But needless to say, people were like, what? Like, why would you even run this program? And then why would you even tell anybody about it? Like, not that, somebody couldn't design that kind of a program on their own, but that is crazy. So, I mean, the AI came up with literally tens of thousands of new substances. I mean, a lot of them were similar to stuff like VX, which is like the most potent nerve agent that we've developed. They published this all in Nature Machine Intelligence, if you guys want to go read more about it. But, yeah. It's crazy. Crazy shit, man.
All right. Where are we?
And our last tech article of the day.
Okay, go ahead. Let's do this, and then I'm gonna go straight to UFOs. Then we're gonna go through as many as we can before we close. Go ahead.
So this really was reminding me of remember when I called you at like 4 a.m, freaking out about Capella and the synthetic aperture radar, and I was like, they can see it, everything. Like, I was having, this is very similar to that. So apparently engineers at Northwestern University have created this camera that can see through solid and opaque objects. I mean, fog, corners, human flesh, right? It relies on a light capture system called synthetic wavelength holography. And according to the press release from Northwestern, it works by scattering laser light onto hidden objects and then bouncing it back to the camera. And then AI reconstructs the signals to show the hidden object. I mean, just the applications of that are insane. Right. I mean, they could see fast moving objects, cars driving around a corner, like, they could see through the corner.
But they still don't know what the UFOs are, Foil. They don't know who's driving them. They have no clue. They don't know what they are. You know what I mean? Thank you, Shirley. Good to see you.
Oh, hey. They say that this thing can even see a heart beating in a human chest. They could be used in early warning navigation systems for automobiles or for non-invasive medical imaging. They could also, I mean, we were just talking about not too long ago about how they were trying to use your heartbeat as instead of facial recognition as a method of, you know, individual recognition, like off of your own heartbeat. Imagine if they could see.
Hey, Foil, I red-pilled some people about that at the Walgreens. I was waiting in the Walgreens line. Yeah, somebody went to saying something. You don't want to say nothing around me because I'll drop a big fat red pill just to have people tripping for the rest of the day, right? I was like, yeah, you know they can your heartbeat, and I broke it all down. And I was like, pretty soon we won't be using that. They'll just be going directly to your heartbeat. And they were like, you could just see they were like, you know, the people were like so stressed out. I was like,
totally
have
a
nice
thing.
Day. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Have a nice day. There's food for thought for you, man. Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's gonna get bad, right? So unplugged, but you know.
I mean, imagine police with this kind of stuff, like. You know, it's crazy though.
Man. All right, man. Let's get down on some UFO videos, guys. What do you think?
There you go.
Should we do that?
Unidentified flying objects.
All right, so first up we've got Reddit recon. You know what I mean? UFO video. UFOs over Fukushima after 7.3 earthquake hits Japan. Now, I don't remember ever hearing anything about this, but then again, I wasn't really aware of aliens and UFOs or any of this stuff back when this happened. You know what I mean? I was super paranoid at the time, though. I remember that. Like, I remember driving to Alex Jones' little shop and buying radiation pills and shit. Yeah, awesome. Dude. 2010, I remember doing it. I was so freaked out. I watched the news. I was a scared little sheep. You know what I mean? I watched the news, and I thought it was over. I thought this for sure. And the next, I was glued to the news. I thought for sure it was all going to be over, and I drove to Alex Jones' thing, and I bought the radiation pills. I had those stacked away. You know what I mean? Like,
you can't even buy them right now. Like, I was looking on Amazon to order some iodide pills.
Oh, great! Here we go.
Just to wait on everything.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I was all up in that TV. But that's what it did to me when I used to watch the TV. When I watched the TV, it had me buying radiation pills, dude. But anyways, you know, while we're on the subject, there was UFOs over Fukushima after the 7.3 earthquake, which I was unaware of. So let's go ahead and check those UFOs out now.
刻は3時57分頃ということになります。この津波の到達予想時刻と満潮時刻が重なりますと、さらに津波が大きくなって襲ってくる恐れも十分ありますので、ご注意ください。こちら画面には津波の到達予想時刻と満潮時刻が表示されています。
See, they watched the nuclear stuff, Will.
10分頃間もなくということになります。相馬では0時、石巻港では0時10分、仙台港では
They let it melt down and they watched. Correct. But we're not talking about annihilation here. We're talking about a little spill situation.
満潮時刻が重なりますと、さらに津波が大きくなって襲ってくる恐れも十分にありますので、ご注意ください。こちら画面には津波の到達予想時刻と満潮時刻が表示されています。石巻市相川では11時50分頃間もなくということになります。相馬では0時、石巻港では0時10分、仙台港では
You guys are trolling me now. Look at here. All right, so and we gotta. Oh, I thought this was cool. I saw this on Reddit and I was like, man, we gotta play this because I don't know if I've seen all three videos. You know, we'd be interesting to compare them. Compilation of pyramid UFO footage in DC, Moscow, and the Navy contrast enhanced and stabilized.
Oh yeah, this is a
eerily
good video.
Similarity in behavior rotating slowly. So yeah, for those that are unaware, pyramid UFOs showed up in DC and Moscow.
Well, do you know? And I think I've said this on the show before. When that pyramid UFO showed up in Moscow, it was and this is what I heard on the Reddit recon when I was looking into this a while ago. It was the same day that the Norway spiral appeared.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I swear I've said that here before. The same day as
but
Norway
this is
spiral.
Wild, dude. This is not a triangle, man. This is a pyramid sitting in the sky.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a full-on pyramid
above Moscow and
Well,
DC.
I think that
of
was
all places
DC.
on planet Earth, Moscow and DC.
Right.
A pyramid in the sky. Right? Like, that's not weird or anything. That's not like Super Stargate, you know, strange and stuff.
I love Stargate.
I'd like to see a pyramid UFO. That'd be cool. Oh, you know what? Canadian says, sure that's not a hologram?
Oh.
No, we're not sure, actually.
We are not sure.
Hey guys, this is Vector TV Nugget.
I thought that was Scott for a minute there, UFO sightings.
Oh, it did sound like him, didn't it?
Yeah,
Over Pentagon, USA.
could have been a hologram. Absolutely.
Very strange object in the sky.
Right?
Over Pentagon.
But I think whatever that was, it was a threat. I think it was a threat. So I doubt if they were threatening like that, they would be using a hologram to threaten with. You know, I don't know. But I don't know. You got a good point, Canadian.
What do you think, guys, about that? This is big space.
Greg Harrow says Putin wouldn't be using that kind of weapon anyway. Nuke is total hyperbole. He would use an EMP device, if anything. Too much information.
Well, I mean,
What date
an
is this one?
atmospheric nuke detonation would function as an EMP. And I don't know what the date is on this. Too much information.
Thank you, bruh, for the, I think it was a cookie, or it was something.
That type of
like that?
objects,
Just like SG1, right? Woke, right? It's the Goa'uld. They're up there. They're watching us. Convinced.
strange lights in the sky, strange objects.
I don't know, but I wish little dog aliens would get out with little sticks that shoot lasers and shit, because that was cool.
Dog aliens? That would be cool.
Yeah, man. You know, that look like Anubis. I've always wanted to meet some aliens
You
like
guys
that.
subscribe our
They
channel.
look like Anubis, you know, with really cool, badass outfits like that, and sticks that shoot lasers.
Coming in the future.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, how cool?
Well, I mean, depends on who they're shooting the lasers at, man.
And you can see the triangle-shaped UFO over Pentagon, USA.
This is the one from Moscow.
What is this?
Oh, man.
I think.
Thank you, Amazon, for the cookie.
This is a fucking
Thank
alien
you.
invasion.
Oh, no, it isn't.
You see it? Where is it? Give me the camera. What is this? I mean, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's definitely in America somewhere. What were the three places you said that they were going to show?
Who? What? What happened?
You said DC, Moscow, and where else in this video?
I don't know. What did it say?
Oh, that might just be a different perspective of the Pentagon video.
Hold on. DC, Moscow, and Navy contract. And the Navy. What is that? And the Navy. What's the Navy?
I got you, baby. I see it.
Where is this? Is this the Pentagon?
Turn right, turn right, turn right. You see it? Where is it?
Oh, these dudes are tripping.
They're hyped.
I would be hyped too if I saw a pyramid above that building.
Can it be like an ancient god? You know.
Could it be like an ancient god? See, he's going with Anubis
be.
like me, right?
Could be. Right.
Yep. Dog persons
Slow
confirmed.
down,
They're here.
Slow
In
down.
the pyramid.
What?
Oh,
It's
I'd
gone.
be tripping too, man.
I don't see it. Man, do you see it?
Yeah. All right, guys. So let's see. Yeah, so that was super strange. You know, I was thinking we got UFO explosion, or I'm sorry, UFO near explosions in Ukraine as the Russian army attacks a town. 3/1/2020/2022. Coming from Scott at UFO Sightings Daily. Let's check this out. Lots of UFO stuff, dude.
Вон дрон висит,
Ukraine
или
lately.
вертолет, наверное, дрон. Да, дрон висит. Да, вон дрон висит, вон он. Вон дрон висит, видишь?
Да.
Вон дрон висит, или вертолет, наверное, дрон. Да, дрон висит. That one drone висит, вон.
Yeah, Tamger, I read somewhere military would use fake UFOs and be attacking themselves. No blame game. It's true. That could be totally done.
Good night, Canadian.
Good night, Canadian. Thanks for hanging. So for those over on the foxhole, I don't know if Zoso's still live.
Вон дрон висит,
But
или
Severe's
вертолет,
going
наверное,
live in
дрон.
5, so
Да, дрон
say
висит.
hello to Severe when you get done here and tell
Да,
him
вон дрон
Space
висит,
Force
вон.
News sent you.
Вон дрон висит, видишь?
Да. Он где-то Сейчас иду.
А, то не дрон.
Alright. Yeah, buddy. That's like the third video I've seen of stuff over Ukraine, too. Alright, we got a couple more. We're going to go over Oval Glowing UFO shoots over Dallas, Texas, March 7th, 2022. According from Scott, again, over at UFO Sightings Daily.
That's not the video camera!
If you're not subscribed to him, you really should be.
That's not the video camera!
Yeah, this is...
Well, that's
this
bright.
Is, you know, look, it's just... You would think, oh, it's going behind the cloud, but no, look. It's just... Zoop, gone.
Oh, Lord.
Watch. And out. See what I mean? Yeah, but I can't listen to that. That just... I can't do
man.
that. We're not doing
Right.
that. So...
That was
what
as
else
bad
we
as
got
the
here?
number stations the
Oh,
other day.
yeah, so this thing that Tyler showed the
Oh,
other day. was
Tyler
super
found,
cool.
yeah, that was kind of
if
crazy,
not
right?
thousands of years,
And if you're not
people
subscribed
have
to
looked
Tyler,
up
I
to
don't
the
know what
sky
you're doing.
and witnessed bright, fast-moving objects that.
So yeah, this part was cool. So this is getting spooky. Major UFO activity occurring everywhere video, March 15th. Check this out. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, this thing just
Lastly,
shot,
for you guys
shot
today,
across the sun.
you may have seen this. Again,
No,
I'm
this
still
one I
playing
thought was
catch up
kinda
here,
wild.
but
Look at
this
that.
is some of the creepiest,
I mean, they
ominous
both were,
looking
but-
footage of a big,
He gets some wild
dark
footage
mass or object that was captured on a woman's dash cam sitting up in the evening skies above Houston, Texas. And so
Like,
this
imagine if you
was
saw that, you're
posted,
like,
I believe it was to a Facebook
Right.
group that has now been set to private, maybe because of all of the attention this footage, inadvertently received, and she was just tired of being questioned about it. But as you guys are watching, they're
Tyler at
driving
Secure
down
Team
the
10.
freeway here, captured by someone named Miriam Bauzo. Maybe one of you guys can tell me exactly what highway or freeway this is, and if you saw it. But as you guys are watching, and I'll show you some slowed down as well as some color filtered versions here. Yeah, this thing is very strange. It doesn't look like any of the other clouds out there, that's for sure. And it really does look like an object, sitting up in the nighttime skies. If I had to call it any kind of shape, it would be, I guess, sort of kind of triangular. But as I watched this, I noticed that it looked a lot, or at least similar, to the images of the infamous Black Knight satellite, which I've done many videos about here on Secure Team. For those of you who don't know, in a nutshell, the Black Knight satellite is said to be an alien satellite or object that has been orbiting planet Earth out in space for potentially tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years. It was detected back in the 1930s or 40s, but
His
because
channel
the object seemed to change.
is Secure Team 10. I will put it in the chat right now. Actually, I'll put this exact video in there for you guys. There you go. Yeah, when it comes to UFO videos, Tyler's an OG.
For sure.
All right.
Change its velocity and direction at will. It was eventually lost and still said to be up there today. And in the mid and early 2000s, these photographs of this alleged alien satellite were said to have been captured from a space shuttle mission. And whether this is the actual Black Knight satellite in those photos...
It just looks like a reptilian satellite, man. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like something ain't right with it, for sure.
It looks super dark and creepy. Like, it's just like it belongs right there hanging out with the Death Star. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
Right.
All bad. Okay, so video of a thing in Tempe that I posted this morning, but I don't see a date on here or a time. So 15 hours ago. 15 hours ago from when, though? That's the problem. So there's a couple of these from Tempe. There was a photo, and then this video. Yes, I have been too as well, Chuck. Many, many, many years. So yeah, there was this weird stuff in Tempe. Dude caught a picture of it, and then I found this video on Reddit of the same exact incident. So, kind of crazy. I'll show you the picture, and then we'll move along. Here's the picture that the dude caught. 6:45 in the morning, Tempe, Arizona, flying west-northwest. Here's a picture of it. Like, yeah.
That there looks like a triangle.
Well, that's his marker, I think, pointing at it. The object is right here.
Oh.
It's above that. Yeah, right? Yeah, buddy. What else we got? Been thinking about this lately. Glad I found the video. Myrtle Beach.
Ooh.
April 17th, 2019, 10 p.m. Moved at the end because another set showed up. Thoughts?
What the fuck? No.
Right? That's would be my thought too. You know?
Oh, wait, I just realized something.
I'm with you.
It could be fireworks.
Let's replay that one more time.
Yo. What the fuck? No. What? Oh wait, I just realized something. It could be fireworks.
Alright, let's see what else we got. Trailer. Oh, yeah. So the trailer for Stephen Greer's upcoming new film, Above Top Secret, which has not been released, correct? Because I don't remember seeing any of this.
Thought it was.
I always watch his films when they come out, and I've never seen this. When did Above Top Secret come out?
Oh.
Did I watch it and forget completely about it?
Oh, no, maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, it's apparently it's out on Genius. Yep, you can watch it now. It came out on the 3rd. Here, I'll send it to you. But go ahead and play the trailer.
So Severe's not going live, Canadian? Or what? He pulled his link down? Alright, so anyway, let's play the trailer real quick. I was watching the trailer.
I just dropped it in the chat for the people, and I'll send it to you too so you can watch it.
Then all bets are off.
When did this come out?
Not too long ago.
It's very hard for people to get their minds around where the real power is. And it's not at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. The reality is something much more stark.
They've been working on this for 60, 70, perhaps 80 years.
The reason why the government is talking about these UFOs now,
it's been out for a couple of years.
Next level of
I went into a time loop,
objects a national security concern.
They're proffering a narrative of a national security threat that doesn't exist.
I call them alien reproduction vehicles. They're made by private corporations somewhere on this planet.
Technology from Roswell from 1947 has largely been held back from us.
Portal technology, teleportation, whatever you can imagine, it's already been done.
The biggest secrets are not the zero-point energy and electrogravitics. It's the science of consciousness. All their communication systems are moving through the consciousness field and are thought actually.
Yeah, I do too, Keystone. He creeps me out now. Like,
weird science.
Back in the day, when he was doing Disclosure Project and had the press club stuff, like that was impressive. You know, but now he just
humanity.
I don't know.
There has been tremendous disinformation.
The media is keeping secrets with the government.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this just came out a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know, guys. I could be wrong.
Exposing extraordinary technologies that they want to keep secret. No aspect of life on Earth will be unaffected by it.
I must be in a time warp because I do not remember seeing this documentary. Like, do not remember seeing it at all. But I must have. You know what I mean? Like, and I just don't remember. I don't, you know. I don't know.
Well, I put the link for it for anybody that's interested in the chat.
The link for the documentary? Yeah. I mean, it's good for, look, guys, regardless, I feel the same way. But look, it's good for red-pilling people that don't know anything about special access programs and technologies and whatever. That's what it's good for. You know what I mean? Those of us that have been, you know, around and paying attention to this stuff for a long time, like, you know, this stuff is more good for just sort of red-pilling people. Because I'm going to tell you right now, after I first woke up, one of the first things that I watched was the first Greer documentary. I can't remember the name of it right now. But anyways, that was one of the first things I watched that educated me on special access programs and where these spacecraft come from that I had, you know, that I saw. And so that was like my first kind of educational experience on the topic. So what I'm saying is some of Greer's documentaries are very useful for red-pilling people that don't know anything about this topic. So anyway, yeah, so that's what they're good for. But on the rest of it, yes, I tend to agree with you both on that. And, yeah. All right, so let's see. What else do we have? We have a couple more UFO videos left, guys, and then we'll close out for the night. Let's check this one out. Coming from UFO Twitter.
Wow, che bello.
You gonna show the people?
Yeah, man, I think so. I think I will.
There you go.
All'improvviso, come sono arrivati? Uè, sì sì, prima volta che filmo così bello con la nuova camera. Uè, ciao ciao ciao.
I think he's pushing an agenda for sure, guys. You know.
Che globo.
Because they're not all good guys.
No, che bello. Guarda.
Yeah, same thing with me, Rainbow Sprinkle Fritz. Feel the same way. That there's UFO. Cool.
I see you, Wonder Mod. I'll look at it.
That's great footage right there.
Yeah, he definitely caught him something.
Yeah, buddy.
One of them there floating light balls.
Yeah, that's a floating light ball there. It's a plasma beam of plasma. What is the black thing around it, dude?
Wow.
I don't know what the hell's going on now. What? Well, that's weird. That looks like... What the hell? What the hell?
Above Top Secret will be released on April 5th. Somebody, Deplorable Laura over on Twitch says Above Top Secret will be released on April 5th, 2022. Just looked it up.
Oh, thank you. Right. Yeah, they were saying Above Majestic is the one that came out a couple of years ago. That was
dude.
Wilcox.
No, that was Above Top Secret. I knew I hadn't seen that, dude. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, I haven't seen this. We should watch the trailer so everybody knows this is coming out.
Right.
Maybe
dude, what the hell happened to the light bulb?
Crazy? I don't know. Thank you, Deplorable Laura. Appreciate it.
Wow.
Yes, clearly this is Swampcast, guys. Clearly. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Coming from UFO Twitter. That came from Think Take at 528 Vibes. Let's see what else we got here. JKJAVI Klein at JAVI Klein. UFO Twitter. They're always out there. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they aren't there. Just that you don't see them waiting for the signal. Boom. Space Friends.
Yep. That's something.
What's an old video from years ago? This one? Two in the Pink? Oh, yeah. I don't think this is recent. But I don't think we've showed it on here before. And it's pretty significant. Thank you, Carrie Lake, for the cookie.
Yes, I love Putsy Woo. I love Mr. MB B333. That's the dude right there. He's always got some good stuff.
We
on
never
his
play
channel.
his stuff, dude. I should start going through his stuff more often.
We did at first, like I would pull it, but I mean, he's usually got stuff mixed into his videos, and to be honest, thank you, J2 Dank for the cookie. His stuff hasn't. Let me make sure I'm still subscribed to him.
I haven't been getting notifications for Tyler or him.
No.
Or Scott.
I haven't been
come to
getting
think of
any.
it. Are they starting to shadow ban ufology now?
No,
Because
I'm still subscribed.
I haven't gotten notifications for any of these people for a video in forever. Like forever.
And I have all notifications turned on. Like, that's crazy.
I haven't gotten a Nair one for a Nair UFO video in forever.
Hey, Cloaked.
Hey, Cloaked, what's up? Yeah, I haven't checked my DMs. Like, I've been so busy, you have no idea. Like, I mean, y'all know I don't have a day off. I work when I'm not doing shows. So, I literally never have a day off unless I don't go to work. An extra
Thank you,
day.
Two in the Pink, for the cookie.
And then I might have a day off. So yeah, I'm super busy. I try to get to all of it. Yes, Telegram is a much easier way to reach out to me. Much easier. Because I try to post on there as much as I can. As much as I can. At least post good morning. If I can't post anything else or keep up on anything else, I try to at least do that. Post shows over there. So Think Tank again. There it is. He's got another video. This account seems to post a lot of stuff. So I want to show the one of the Tic Tac thing going by the plane, though. That's interesting. And then we will close out, guys. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, this is it? This has to be it. That's it.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah, that's it.
There it is. Look at this here, guys. Check this out. Two River says, Houston and NASA still uses the old Ellington Field Air Force Base. What?
Nothing.
What? Did the number station stop again, Foil, or what?
No, I would be in a full-on panic. No, I just watched a handcuffed dude jump out of a freaking NYPD car out the window and take off running. Like, almost got away, too.
Right. Yeah, so that's kind of crazy. I think that's a really kind of significant piece of footage right there. You know,
the tic-tackery right there.
Yeah, it looks like some tic-tackery for sure. All right, I'm going to go and release the scratching, guys. Remember, let me go back to us. Remember, tomorrow is going to be the first Conspiracy Couch back on the late night schedule, which will be 10 p.m. Monday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern on Monday nights. Tomorrow is going to be Satanism, Demonology, and Voodoo. So it's going to be super dark.
Creepy.
You know, it's not going to be too dark. We're going to try to keep it from being too dark, but it will be educational on all of those topics, and we will be taking callers. So yeah, it'll be a somewhat creepy, interesting first return show. That will be The Craft Part 2. Interesting first late night Conspiracy Couch in quite a long time. Conspiracy Couch will be late night from here on out because we are both way too busy during the day to even think about doing a daytime show on Mondays. And that's the only day we have to do it right now. So it will be Monday, 10 p.m. Join us for Part 2 of The Craft. Let me go ahead and release the scratching over on the Foxhole, guys.
Thank you, Allison, and for the can.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like Severe went live, so yeah. Scratch that, guys. Thank you for the gold pills. Thank you, Allison, for the can.
Yes, we love you.
There go your scratch-offs. Space Streets. Enjoy your scratch-offs. All right. What else? Conspiracy Couch. What else? What do you got coming up this week, Foil?
I'm training, so nothing as of right now. I don't know. Friday, Conspiracy Theory Trivia, more than likely.
All
At
right,
8
so
p.m.
Friday
Eastern on my channel, right?
Yeah. 8 p.m. Eastern on your channel. When are you going to start Apocalypse World News?
As soon as I'm done, well, as soon as I get, I'm just starting not starting the third job, but starting this season. I got to do all this extra training this year. So as soon as I get settled in, I'm going to start doing my little, like I said, I'm going to do little segments.
She doesn't know, but it will be
the
posted.
Segments aren't going to be scheduled. It's just going to be random.
It's going to be random.
I'll have a day for a live stream. Probably Sunday afternoon, since that's the only actual day that I'm not physically working.
So if you're not following Loyal to the Foil over on Twitter and you still have a Twitter account, go and do so, because you can find out all her shows when she's going live over there. And she honestly has amazing research threads over there on Twitter. Foil has been going hard on some research and posting on Twitter for some years. That's how I met her. So if you are not following her over on Twitter, you need to be doing so. But all the shows and all that kind of stuff will be posted over on the Telegram. That's the main command center for right now. So at Alara of Sirius channel, that's where you can find Foil and I, where we do post updates about the shows. Well, I will post and let you know when she starts Apocalypse World News and when she's going to be going live. So if you're on Telegram, definitely go and follow over there. Other than that, is there anything else, Foil?
That's it. Guys, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you check us out on the free speech platforms. Rockfin and Foxhole. If you're still watching on YouTube, we love you, but it's always a good time to support free speech platforms. If you want to donate directly to Space Force News, you can do that. Cash App and Venmo are in the YouTube description below. And we will catch you back here next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another awesome episode of Space Force News Live. So keep your eyes on the skies and stay loyal.
We are your news in this dimension and the next. Good night, Space Patriots. We'll see you next week. Yeah, but...